Hello everyone, it's Mr. Swindoll. This is video review 1.8. We're going to be reviewing the videos that were submitted in the last week of the first quarter. These were submitted as extra credit. So let's get right into it.
It's Sam and Nicole, and it's Spear Week this week, and every single day is a different theme.
This is HS Q&A drip check, Spear Week 22. No description here, no chapters. So that's something you definitely want to add. We took a step up with the custom thumbnail here. You know, it's not the most creative thumbnail in the world, but it gets the job done. Spirit Week drip check. Says it right there. You see the two hosts in the shot. Yeah, what I'm also noticing is that the audio is going through one ear each.
Hey, it's Sam and Nicole, and it's Spear Week this week.
Actually, no, it's going through both. So yeah, let me correct that. The audio is going through fine.
It's a different theme, and we're gonna go around and interview people and ask them where their outfits are from. Okay, so today we're here with
Noah.
Tell us where your outfit is from, Noah.
So my
So I've said before that I don't want to have people saying I'm here with anymore. It's just been done so many times that it's really repetitive at this point. But yeah, I don't want all of our interview shows to just have the same exact introduction for everyone. What I would prefer we do is just put the name of the person on the screen, like in the corner down here or something, and you don't even have to ask that question. It's just, you know, we just get right to Noah describing his outfit. If you're gonna film with an iPhone or whatever it is you're filming with here, which I think is an iPhone, you need to stand a little closer so that you minimize. You have to hide the fact that you're not recording with a professional mic, because when we're using inferior mics, it's going to sound worse. So right here, the fact that there's a distance between the camera operator and the people on camera, that affects how it sounds. So anyway, just a long way of saying stand closer if you're going to record with iPhone. That way, the people talking are closer to the microphone. It's a similar principle for those who are recording with a shotgun mic from like one of the JVC cameras or one of the Sony cameras.
My shirt is from Target. My shorts are from my friend's closet, and I stole them.
Okay, so right here, there was a moment where someone's finger was
So my shirt is from Target.
look in the top left
shorts
corner
are from
here.
My friend's closet, and I stole them, and he's never gonna see them again. My shoes, I got them from Adidas.
So if he's talking about his shoes, I would just keep the camera down there. There's too much headroom here. It should be like where my mouse is. Like the top of the frame should be where my mouse is. And when he's talking about his shoes, you should be showing his shoes. I barely got to look at the shoes.
And I stole them, and he's never gonna see them again. My shoes, I got them from Adidas store, $90 out of my pocket. And my headband is from my mother's church.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're here with
Zach Abraham.
It's pretty far away. Like all this other stuff is not really necessary to the shot. I understand you're recording in that room. That's fine. But yeah, it's pretty far away, and there, like I was saying in the last one, there's a lot of
What
headroom.
you dressed as for career day?
Today I dressed up as a soccer player.
Okay, where's your outfit from?
So I got this online at a soccer shop. I got these shorts at also a soccer shop. And then I got these pants online, and the shoes are from my closet.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know how I feel about someone getting shanked on camera. That was kind of disturbing, to be honest with you.
My shoes, Stan Smith's. That's where I just fit.
See, again, like his shoes are conveniently cut off when he's literally talking about his shoes.
Really hot right now, I'm not gonna lie.
We're actually 20 onesies. I say it's strippets. Well, actually, I don't have the onesie, but mine is
She's
better.
and she's poor.
I didn't bother surprising me. Okay, so
So what I would do for this show is have an indication of what each day is. So like he's describing what outfit he's wearing, like in this shot or in the, like what's with the Minions thing. So what I would have is I don't know, maybe in the corner something you put Wednesday, a movie day or whatever. I don't remember what Wednesday actually was. But yeah, I would have some kind of indication of that, because I don't think anyone even says anything. It's kind of like,
okay, thank you.
I hate that there's someone getting shanked in this video and I have to keep going back to it.
And my shoes, Stan Smith's. And that's where I just fit. I'm really hot right now, I'm not gonna lie.
We're actually 20 onesies. I say it's strippets. Well, actually, I don't have the onesie, but mine
She's
is
a
better.
loser and she's poor.
I didn't bother surprising me. Okay, so what are you guys' names? I'm Cece. I'm Jay. And today's movie day, so what movie do you guys decide?
So this is a little better framing, a little better. We're closer up.
I literally bought this for pricing.
This framing was actually pretty good. It's just when Renzo talks about his shoes, which I guess is not really the point of the costume. You know, it's out of the frame. But like this headroom right here, that's kind of the ideal amount of headroom, and there's good balance to this shot.
Well, actually, I don't have the onesie, but mine is better.
Just pour it.
I literally bought this for pricing.
Those are the kind of jokes where it's kind of like obviously I know it's a joke, but those are the kind of things that, you know, get you called in the office like, hey, what was that you said in that video? So that's stuff that you got to consider when you put in a video. You know, is this appropriate or not? I probably would cut that part out. If we were going to show this like on morning show, I would probably cut that part out just because, you know, people get offended by that stuff.
Okay, so what are you guys' names? I'm Cece.
I'm Jay.
And today's movie day, so what movie did you guys decide to do?
We did Dora the Explorer. I'm Dora.
I'm Boots. And where do you guys get your outfit from?
Literally the entire outfit is on Amazon.
Amazon.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so it's Throwback Thursday. I'm
So same thing with the headroom here.
here with Cassandra. Okay, Cassandra, what do you dress up as? I'm just
That was good that she said what day it was. Today's Throwback Thursday.
What does this have to do anything with Throwback Thursday?
Because it's like the past, like how I was a baby.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Where's the onesie from?
Amazon.
And this?
Walgreens.
Okay, why do you have food?
Because it's baby food and I'm a baby.
Those are actually so good. Okay, so today we're here with.
I'm Zoe Andrea.
And what do you dress up as for Throwback Thursday?
Baby, but it's also a monkey.
Okay, where's this from?
Target.
And this?
Price City.
Where did you guys get the idea to be a baby? Because I know a lot of you guys are babies today.
It was, I think, Cece's idea.
Okay, thanks Cece for that amazing idea.
Thanks for watching our video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching what other students decided to wear on Spirit Week and what they decided to wear for each different theme.
Okay, so there's actually some good hosting throughout that whole video. We had an intro clip, we had an outro clip of you guys introducing it and then closing it. So there's a lot of progress that was made from the beginning of the quarter to the end of the quarter here on your guys' on-camera talent. So props to you guys for that. I think some background music could make this a little better. Maybe cutting the clips a little faster. But I think this is definitely a huge step. A lot of huge steps were taken. So I'm really excited to see the future of this group.
Okay, thanks Cece for that amazing idea.
And what they decided to wear for each different theme.
We got the credits. Yeah, change it from default font to FCS font, which would be Montserrat, or Roboto condensed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Spirit Week 6, meaning this is the 6th episode that these gentlemen have made. Spirit Night, Spirit Week, School Spirit, featuring Esteban Ray and Joey Padron. Okay. This episode title format needs some work. Check out the document that I've put in the class files about how to title podcasts. We share our opinion about this current Spirit Week. I think it could be worded a little better. Could be, you know, Esteban and Joey share their opinion about Florida Christian Schools 2022 Spirit Week. Like it could just be worded a little bit more specifically, like include more details in there. But yeah, let's get it on.
Hi, we're back with another podcast, but today's different. It's not.
So I think what you should do with the music is you should have the host, in this case Joey, start talking. So you started well by having the music at the beginning, and then Joey should start talking while the music's playing, and then after he starts talking, you start to slowly fade out the music, and then the hosts keep talking. An example of this is the Keeping Up with FCS podcast. They do that too. So another example of that is the Just Because podcast. So yeah, that's a technique I would include. We got the thumbnail. We don't have chapters. This is a 17-minute video, so I would definitely include chapters to see what topics you guys cover.
Hi, we're back with another podcast, but today's different.
You see how the
It's
music
not
just
as long,
abruptly ends there?
But today's topic is Spirit Week because this week we have Spirit Week in our school.
Yeah. So like we're gonna just be talking today about every day and like what we're gonna come as or like what we think will happen and the pep rallies that we're gonna have.
Oh yeah, the pep rallies.
So today's Pink Day, right? And obviously everyone came in pink for the breast cancer
Awareness.
Yeah. Joey, what'd you come in today?
So today I came in with a pink bathing suit with pineapples and palm trees. Came in with a cutoff with the breast cancer symbol, like a pink shirt cutoff with the cancer symbol and number 4 on the back. And then I came in with a cowboy hat that lights up, a pink cowboy hat that lights up. And on my socks,
Remember that
it says Dig Pink
for
on each sock. So on my right, it
each
says Dig
chapter
Pink.
that you guys
That says
discuss
pink.
in a
And on the
podcast,
outside
you
is
have to have a
the symbols
B-roll
for breast cancer.
image or
Nice.
video
What
or
you coming today?
something to go with what you're talking about.
A pink hoodie. It has a rose on the left, and it says, what does it say?
Rose for God.
Rose for God. Oh, I never even realized that. But yeah, it says that. I also came with a pink bracelet. It says hope, and then the breast cancer symbol.
For example, here you could have a picture of,
and it also says
like you
faith,
could have a
breast cancer
picture
symbol,
of
and
Joey wearing
courage.
what
I
he's
also,
describing, a picture
came
of
in-
Esteban wearing what he's
I came
describing.
with a pink bandana, and pink glasses, like pink heart glasses.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically all I came in today. What else? Oh yeah, today the pep rally's at what 2:45.
It's during 7th period. So
Yeah. What
So
are we gonna do?
here's-
like just
so like
dances
we get
and
in. We
Here's
go
a-
to
here's an
each
issue.
spot of the bench.
Here's an issue with, saying things that date the episode, or sorry, that is the issue. Saying things like today at 2:45 in a podcast that I'm listening to now a week later makes certain parts of what you're talking about irrelevant to that audience now. Compared to the last video we saw of the Spirit Week costumes, that's just showing them in that moment what they were wearing. They're not saying things like today and stuff like that. So you guys, I don't know if you're about to do it, but you guys previewing certain things that are going to happen in the future for you, but now in the past for the listeners, like no one's gonna watch the preview to the Super Bowl game after it already happened. No one's gonna go and watch a replay of the preview to the Super Bowl game of all the analysts giving like their prediction and stuff. No one wants to watch that. It's already over. It's already obsolete. So same thing with a podcast. You have to be careful with dating what you say because you run the risk of doing things that are going to be obsolete very soon after. In this case, less than a week later.
Just in the gym is for each grade.
Oh, okay.
So it's freshmen.
sophomore.
No, it's freshmen, seniors, juniors, sophomores.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, the seniors have the biggest one. We
Yeah,
have the smallest one. And then, like, what we do, like, we just scream and stuff, and then we do
Yeah, like a
games.
normal pep rally,
Yeah, we do games. And then,
This is
like,
fine.
the
I
cheerleaders
mean,
will
he's
cut out
just
stuff,
describing what
and
the
then we do
pep
more
rally
games, and
is.
that's really it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and that's 2:45 to like 3:05, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, Pink Day, like, it's not really like the most active day of the week because like it's like literally just coming pink.
Yeah.
The rest, like, you actually have things to do. So tomorrow's what, career day, right?
Yeah, it's career day.
Yeah. So you can come dressed up as like a doctor, a construction worker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot every other job.
I don't know. There's a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can come in though. Then
Real
what's
quick, don't
Wednesday?
say, oh my God. We
Wednesday-
don't say
no,
that
Wednesday's
in
movie day.
FCS
movie day,
media.
right? So you literally can come like as, let's say, Jurassic Park. You come
The
in,
dinosaur.
you know that dinosaur costume,
The inflatable
yeah,
ones?
the inflatable one.
Yeah.
Imagine someone coming in that, like that'd be so fun. And then
Thursday.
throwback day.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, you can literally like do anything from before, and you do a whole like scene, I guess, but or like a whole
Skit.
a skit. What's Big City Day? Friday, right?
Yeah, Big City's Friday. It's like, it's your class's theme.
Yeah. It's like isn't it like you go around, like one person is flying around the world, and you have to like go in those big cities, something like that.
I think so.
I don't even know. No, but yeah, because like Pink Day is like, I guess, the least active.
Yeah.
Everything else
So
is
this
really good.
this
But today's
podcast episode would make sense if it was something every single week. Like people are coming to listen to what you guys have to say each week about that week, like a weekly update. But other than that, there's not really much. Well, I don't want to say much. There's less replay value if you're previewing or speaking in anticipation of something that has now already happened. So that's something that as a podcast host you have to consider, like how long lasting, how much replay value do I want to give my podcast episodes. So that's up to the person making the podcast.
Also, the Dick Pink volleyball game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you going to that?
That's at 5:30.
No,
or
that's
7.
that's JV is I think 5:30, and then varsity is 7 or 7:30.
I might go because I have practice and I'm going to the JV one.
See,
And then I
this
might
kind
stay
of
for
stuff
the-
I'm talking
the
about.
varsity.
I'm gonna stay for
I
varsity.
might go to that
And then
game
probably
later.
basically the
At
same
this
thing I'm
point, it's
No,
like,
I'm
well,
probably gonna need a change
you
after practice.
would have or
Yeah.
not.
Um.
You would have gone or
oh,
not.
Speak about games.
And what
Yeah,
does it
homecoming
matter?
game.
Oh yeah,
On
like the
Friday,
football?
yeah, the
Yeah.
homecoming game. You going? Oh, actually,
I'm
of
playing.
course you're going to that. What am I saying? You're literally playing. That's gonna be at 7.
Yeah,
right?
7.
Yeah, yeah. Who you playing again?
We play EPA, so like
EPA.
Everglades Prep Academy.
Yeah, yeah. You think you're gonna win?
Yeah, they're like we can win. Like
See, this is
They're
more
beatable,
stuff.
but they're
That,
not easy.
that
They're
game
super
already
beatable.
happened.
just like I can't say that
You
they're
can't
trash.
say they're trash
because
or
we're also
easy
kind of trash
because, yeah.
too.
But like you can say like they're beatable. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
they're super beatable.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Saying we're trash in a podcast means that like I can't publish something with FCS's name on it that openly just says we are trash.
Speak about homecoming. You going to homecoming,
Yeah.
bro?
Mhm.
You taking anyone?
Now I was gonna ask someone, but yeah, she's going like with her best friend. So
Ah,
yeah.
damn. Wait, why can't you ask though? You can still go for it.
she wrote me a 'cause she
Again,
wrote
we
me
don't
a
say
person-
damn.
Oh.
Like he hasn't asked her yet, but she like wrote me a paragraph saying that.
So just real quick, damn is a pretty serious word. I know a lot of people don't know what it actually means. Damn means you're sending something to hell. So it's a pretty intense word, very serious word. It's a biblical word, and it's used in the right context in the Bible, and that's the way that we should use it too. So it's not a word that we just throw out flippantly, like, oh, that's unfortunate, or oh, that's disappointing. That's not the time to use the word damn. The time to use the word damn is for the thing that I was just describing before that, relating to hell and things being sent to hell. So pretty intense word and shouldn't be used lightly, shouldn't be used in that way.
If like no one goes with her, then like she'll let me know, and then yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I still haven't.
There's
paid-
another one.
I don't think I've paid for the tickets. yet.
OMG is
neither.
banned.
Yeah, and
I don't pay for
we have until tomorrow,
Mhm.
the 11th. I need to buy them. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then
There's
yeah,
another.
hopefully we don't buy them late because then we can't go.
Yeah.
That'll suck.
Yeah, that was gonna be really annoying. Because like imagine not going
We
to your-
also
to your
don't say
first homecoming.
suck.
Mhm.
Like I mean, unless you go to someone else's, but like if you don't go to a homecoming at all for your first year, like that's just
Yeah, this is bad.
boring. I actually, I mean, obviously I've never been to a homecoming because freshman,
Mhm.
but actually like I want to go to this one because I don't know, it probably like it seems fun.
Yeah, but it's in the gym. So last year, like the sophomore said that it wasn't that fun because it was in the gym and stuff.
Yeah, according to like some of my friends, they said that last year, the homecoming was better than prom.
Like because they said that their 8th grade prom was horrible.
No, but like the seniors, I mean.
Oh, the seniors.
Yeah, like my brother told me that. He said that he liked homecoming more than prom. That
Yeah,
it was
probably.
better. I don't even know.
Yeah, I had prom last year and it was pretty fun. But then we gotta see how homecoming is. See
Yeah.
which one's better.
I mean, either way, like if it's not like what you think it's gonna be, like it can't be bad. Like
Yeah.
it can't really be bad for your first one.
Yeah.
Like it's basically like if you're going to a party and dancing.
Mhm.
But what else? Oh, what are you coming as on? Yeah, tomorrow. Career day.
So my group said that we're gonna be cops and robbers. That the girls
What are you
are
gonna be?
cops
Oh,
and
you're
then
gonna be a
the
robber,
boys are robbers. But I don't have like the suit yet or anything like the
Yeah,
costume.
no, you can go to like Party City or something and buy them
Mm-hmm.
super easily.
And then for Wednesday, which is movie day, we're gonna be minions.
Yeah, isn't like all the freshmen being minions?
Yeah, I think we're all gonna be minions.
Yeah, I'm about.
I don't know how I feel about just going to Party City and just like
Yeah,
buying your
because isn't the air
your
blowing?
season pass for
Yeah, but like also think
for
about you're
Spirit
like,
Week.
in a whole like you're super like you're walking around the whole day in the heat inside of something that keeps the air inside.
Yeah,
That's gonna
I
be so
guess.
hot.
It's gonna be super hot.
And
then
career day, then movie day,
then throwback.
Yeah, yeah. What are you coming as?
We're coming out as babies, like as our baby selves, basically
Babies?
for throwback.
That's actually smart. I don't even know what I'm coming as on throwback day.
These are all
Oh,
relevant
this was, like,
topics,
this was, like,
but
an event from the past.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah,
all
me and
this
Luke
stuff
for
is out
career
of
day, we're
date
still
now.
Deciding. I don't even know why. Like I don't know how it's taking us this long. I'm gonna come as minions on movie day.
Mhm.
Throwback day, I'm gonna come as. I have no idea actually. We haven't decided. Wow, we need to decide fast. And then
Yeah.
what was fifth day or what was Friday?
the big city.
Big city. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what to come as big city though.
I want to come as Paris.
As Paris?
Yeah.
Like the Eiffel Tower, or like someone from Paris?
No, like let's say like someone like a vendor in Paris.
Oh,
Like-
like with the hat and
Yeah, with a bidet, I think it's called. Right?
the bidet, like something on your toilet. Like
No,
the
that's
water.
a hat. That's the hat that they wear.
Oh yeah, but like there's 2 bidets,
I don't
but
know.
there's also something called a bidet that's like on your toilet and water comes out of it.
I've never heard of that, but I'm gonna come like with a bidet. I'm gonna bring a whole baguette, some croissants. I'm gonna come with let's see what else. Oh, also instead of that, I could also come as a mime.
Oh yeah, you can
Like
as a mime.
white paint all over my face. The striped shirts. What else do they wear? Do they also wear bidets?
Yeah,
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 they do.
yeah. Like I can come like as one of those classic mimes you see in the movies. like that'd be fun. And then just go around just doing what they do. And also for the pep rally show like kind of thing that you need to do.
Yeah, and they also don't talk, so that's gonna be hard.
Oh yeah, with the suspenders too, with the pants. Oh, I mean Paris. What's another big city? New York.
Chicago.
What could I dress up as in New York?
You can dress up. No, you can't. Never mind. I was gonna say the Eiffel Tower, but the Eiffel Tower's a girl, so you can't.
The Eiffel
dress.
Tower is in Paris.
I mean, the Statue of Liberty. My fault.
I mean, I could. What's another
Big city.
yeah, or like statue in New York? I actually don't even remember.
I think that's the only one.
Oh, what's it called? The big tower. The
Freedom Tower.
I think so. The one with the like spiky thing at the top.
There's,
Empire State
What's it
Building.
I forgot
called?
what it's called.
It's
The State Tower.
it's but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like
Rockefeller?
no, the super tall one in New York. That it's like a skyscraper, right? And at the top of it is like it like starts going like inward.
Wow.
What's it called?
We're taking a while on this one.
Oh, wow, I forgot.
At that point, you just have to move on. You just have to be like, I forgot. All right, let's move on.
What else is there? I don't even know. Tokyo's another big one.
Oh yeah, Tokyo.
Tokyo's another big one. Chicago, is it?
Mhm.
Miami. That's all I really remember.
Yeah.
I don't really think. I don't know.
Are you talking about that one?
Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
I know it's famous.
It's like okay. It's like a big skyscraper, and it's like going inwards, and then there's like a spike at the top. Oh, the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. That's what I've been trying to remember this whole time.
Bro,
I don't know how I
really
forgot that. What else? Honestly, I think this week might be a lot of fun. Also, because of the fact that most teachers like they're not really gonna be giving as much homework.
Oh yeah, because Miss G she doesn't want any homework.
Yeah, no, she's like,
Neither
what was
does
it?
English.
She said, like, oh, I'm not gonna like bombard you guys with homework this week because like you have pep rallies, all that. Like that's really good. A break, and then the quarter ends on Friday, right? Oof.
It's been quick already.
It's been 9 weeks.
Yeah, like 9
already?
weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I thought it's been like.
there's like 8 or 9 weeks in the quarter.
It feels like it's been like 4 or 5.
Wait, 9 weeks? That's
That's like a month. No, that's 2 months.
that's 45 days of school.
Yeah, that's 2 months.
Holy.
What are we even
It's like 2
talking
months.
about?
Never mind.
No, like school.
Oh
like
yeah,
just
because
school.
like school. Yeah.
That's another word that we need to stop saying. Holy is a word that only describes God. Holy is a word that we also use to describe Christians, but it's not. It's a word that should be reserved for just that. That word literally means set apart. It's set aside. This is for this purpose and this alone. So that's not a word that we should use flippantly like that. So yeah, holy is another one that we've got to reserve for its real purpose.
Yeah. That's like a month and a half in actually in school.
Yeah. Wow.
Second quarter. What do we have? What's our next thing that we have?
What do you mean?
Like, like, when is our next
We're just talking about the school year at
Like,
this
Oh no, I don't
point.
think we have next year. We
don't have an-
only have like it's either 1 or 2 in the school year.
Okay. So then that was just our last one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, like we said, this one wasn't gonna be as long. We dragged it on a little more than we thought it would.
Yeah.
But that was the end of our podcast today, and this is with Stay on Ray,
And Joey Padron.
and this was episode what 5,
Yeah,
6, 5. Yeah, this was episode 5.
Goodbye.
Oh, 5. That's 6. Just don't even say the episode numbers. Yeah. Okay. I think the credits should just be Esteban Ray, Joey Padron. That's it. You can put the music too. I don't know why it says Esteban Ray and Joey Padron twice though. I'll just put it once. Also, this is like a gray. This isn't like pure black. This is like gray, which I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so I would just clean up the credits and just simplify them. All right, we got MSQ&A jerseys 1 because we had 2 groups do jerseys in the same classroom.
People's jerseys. So we have what's your jersey?
Okay, so they went with there are no chapters, by the way, on this. There's no thumbnail. Ryan and Abraham are rating people's jerseys in media production class. I would just put Ryan and Abraham rate middle school students' jerseys. Yeah. During Spirit Week. So what I would change it to this. Hold on. I'll put Ryan and Abraham rate let's see, middle school. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm in this video, so I'm not gonna put rate jerseys worn during. Did I say spiritual emphasis earlier? Spirit Week. (2022). Okay. Ryan and Abraham rate jerseys worn during Florida Christian School's Spirit Week 2022. Florida Christian School we can get rid of because it's already in the title of our YouTube channel. Like people already know it's Florida Christian. Ryan and Abraham rate jerseys worn during Spirit Week 2022. Yeah. Okay, let's check the rest of the. Okay, we got the video location. Everything's good here. Yeah. All right. The other thing is chapters. So you can have first one is Jake. I guess we could just play it here.
Today we're going to be rating people's jerseys. So we have Jake. What's your jersey?
Oh, I'm my team jersey, coach.
Baseball? Yeah. Alright. This is a nice color, huh?
Yeah.
Blue, yellow, white.
Sponsored by Nike.
That's cool. Alright, thank you.
Why does he say sponsored by Nike when it's not? At least it didn't look like a Nike logo. This is Noble. So let me
We're here with Noble. And tell us
put that chapter.
nice color, huh? Yeah.
Let me see.
White.
Sponsored by Nike.
Sponsored by Nike. It doesn't look like a Nike logo to me.
Alright, thank you. Alright, we're here with Noble.
This is a Nike logo.
I got this jersey.
So you have the cameraman saying 1 at the end here. Him doing the countdown was recorded and made the cut. That's why I tell you guys, if you're gonna do the countdown thing, that's fine. I don't think the countdown's that necessary because the camera has a red light on it. But if you want to do the countdown, then I would just do it as like 3, 2. You do the 1 silent. That way you don't have this overlap of the audio when you go to edit it.
Alright, we're here with Noble. And tell us about
You see how he says 1. All right, we're here with Noble. There's not enough time there. I mean, you actually still could have cut it anyway. From the part where he says, "All right, we're here with Noble." But still, it's just cutting it way too close with the countdown.
I got this jersey in Baltimore. In the Baltimore Orioles. And I got the Blues.
Did they make a playoffs?
I don't think so.
It's a nice jersey. I'll rate it 8 out of 10.
So
Okay. So what I would do instead of introducing each person is put the name in the corner here. Like over here we have Noble and you put it like in the corner right here. There are other videos that have done this too. You can see good examples of that. One of the best interview show we have right now is called Hall Talk. It's made by some of our high school students. And by best I mean it has all those technical things put together very well. Like all the little details. So let me put the chapter here for the next one. So this is 036.
This is Argentina, their secondary kit for the World Cup in 2022, later in November. And yeah, that's where it's from.
So who's your favorite player on Argentina?
I would add some background music to this, by the way.
Without a doubt, Messi. If I had to pick another one, Rodrigo de Paul, who's the number 7 guy. I really admire his work ethic, how he combines with Messi.
Camera's moving around a bit.
The national team of Argentina was trying to find someone who could accompany Messi, and I think de Paul they finally found a guy. He had an amazing Copa America, and now I think he's going to be great for the World Cup.
So I gave away, I don't know, the other interviews don't really have that long of an answer like mine. There's only 3 interviews in this thing. So I don't know if I would have included that other part. Like who's your favorite player and that stuff. Just seemed like it seemed like way more time given to that specific interview than the other ones. So yeah, I don't know if I would have left that part. But there's only 3 interviews in this video, which is not a lot for a weekly project. Also,
now I think
the camera moving around and then it tilts down like this. You just need to cut off the video sooner than that, rather than leave that in. Thank you. End it right there, before the camera moves. That's how you should have done it. And then I'm gonna put 120 for the credits. This credits. Go back to the
Today we're gonna be rating people's jerseys. So we have.
playlist now.
What's your jersey?
Oh, I have my team jersey.
Baseball. Yeah. This is a nice color.
So you see, we have the chapters now.
Sponsored by Redzone.
That's cool. All right, thank you.
One.
All right, we're here with Noble, and tell us about your jersey.
I got this jersey in Baltimore.
All right.
In the Baltimore Orioles.
Last thing I'm gonna say is the credits shouldn't be made by Ryan Valiente and Abraham. It should just say the two names. Ryan Valiente, Abraham Kwan. Like that's it. Thanks for watching. I don't know. I don't think we need to include that. You could just put Ryan Valiente, Abraham Kwan on a black screen and change it from default font to our FCS branded font, either Montserrat or Roboto Condensed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Did I say to add music in that last one? I don't know if I said that out loud, but I definitely think we should add music to that one. Okay, here we go. This intro is very long. Rating jerseys, lowercase j, Jake and Noble. The end part is what has the credits. So instead of having this is like a 5-second title screen, which is pretty long. Nothing else happening.
I'm here with Abraham.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds. That's pretty long. So I would just skip that part because you're already going to explain what this show is about, which is that you're rating people's jerseys. Here's another thing I would say. I don't think it's necessary to rate stuff, because I'm saying this because there are other MSQ&A videos that feel the need that everything needs to be rated. Oh, okay, I give it 7 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10. Whatever. I don't really think that's necessary. It's more of just seeing, in this case, what they're wearing, and then just they're kind of talking about why they like that sports team or something. I don't really think the rating matters. And then another thing in this video, which I know, is that the ratings are kind of nonsense. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a moment here. This one too has no chapters, so we're just gonna go ahead and add those ourselves. Okay. Jake and Noble rate jerseys during Spirit Week 2022. All right. There's no custom thumbnail on this video, by the way. First interview I'm pretty sure it was with Abraham.
I'm here with Abraham.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what jersey it is?
Well,
Can you tell me what jersey it is? The way you should have worded the question was, can you tell me what jersey you're wearing? Or you can just say, what jersey are you wearing? So yeah, the wording of the question could be improved.
And number 14 jersey, vice versa, and vice colors. Obviously, this came out like 2 years ago, 2022-21 season. And yeah, sponsored by UKG, which is crypto, I think.
Not crypto, software company.
I'm gonna rate it 9 out of 10. Thank you.
Which we discussed in real life actually in that moment right after we cut. By the way, this is in low lux mode. You have to make sure if the camera looks super grainy, super like it's in night vision mode, like there's a lot of grain on the screen. That's probably because it's in low lux mode. In other words, low light mode. It's specifically designed to be able to capture video in a really, really dark setting or a setting with low light. So what happens is sometimes people press that button by accident. It's on the left side of the camera. So what you got to do when you realize that is just press the button and then it turns off.
You're rating your jersey. Can you tell me about that jersey?
So
This is not a jersey. So that's what I was talking about. This is nonsense. And both of these guys know it. They're trying to hold back their laughter.
kind of just a normal Heat jersey, just like the original Heat logo, and like
It's kind of just a normal Heat jersey.
you it used to be like when it was like 2018 or 19.
I'm gonna rate it like a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 jersey. And then the other guy who had an actual Miami Heat jersey got what did he get? What did Abraham get?
Thank you. Crypto, I think. I'm gonna rate it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. And this is 10 out of 10. This doesn't make any sense.
10. Thank you for the interview.
They also did my boy Allen dirty with this
They were with
interview.
Allen, and
I don't know why we're zooming in here. It should just be like how this interview was. The framing.
I'm gonna be rating your jersey 1 through 10. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
There's too much headroom here. It should be lower. You know, like I was saying, this interview looks much better than this one.
Allen, and I'm gonna be rating your jersey. My number is 32. These jerseys are the best we've had from last year, and these are the home jerseys. I rate it 0.5 out of 10.
0.5 out of 10. Like, how does that make any sense?
Thank you.
What's the
We're with
point of doing the
Allen.
ratings if it's a
Can you tell me
complete
about this new
joke?
jersey?
Why is the camera shaking so much? Camera's mega shaky right now.
All right, so my last jersey was a football jersey, and this jersey is a baseball jersey. This is my favorite baseball team in the major leagues, the Braves. This jersey is one of the newer players. His name is Matt Olson, number 28. Yeah, I know him. I rate it 7 out of 10. Oh,
All the zooming in and out is completely unnecessary, and it's not good. Like right here, you're zooming in, and Jake is showing us something, but it's not on camera.
look at his socks. They're matching. Love the socks. Thank you. Is that good? Mason,
Is that good? That should be cut out in the
I'm
edit.
gonna be rating your jersey. Can you tell me about it?
This is my Jimmy Butler jersey. I got it when he joined the Heat. I don't know. Jimmy Butler's my favorite player, and that's pretty much it.
I like your jersey. I rate it 6 out of 10.
Forgot to be adding the chapters.
Thank you.
6 out of 10. How does this make any sense?
No problem, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. The handshakes at the end of each interview is also kind of unnecessary.
Which is crypto, I think.
I'm gonna rate it 9
Okay,
out
so
of 10.
we're gonna add the
Wait,
chapters
I'm-
here. So you guys know how the chapters get added. Okay,
You
so
rating your
that's
jersey? Can you tell me about it?
35.
Number's 30. We're with Allen. I'm gonna rate it like a 10 out of 10. Thank you for the interview.
But yeah, you shouldn't have to introduce the person. It should just be their name on the screen in the corner, something like that.
Today we're with Allen, and I'm gonna be rating your jersey 1 through 10. Can you tell me a little bit about it? All right, so I play for the football team, and my number is 32. These jerseys are the best we've had from last. I rate it. My last jersey was a jersey, Olsen. They're matching. 10. One of the newer
I
baseball
guess
teams
we
I
have
play football jersey.
two Allen
Can you tell me
interviews.
about this new jersey? All right, so we're with Allen again.
And
Can you tell me
the
about this
next
new jersey? Rating your jersey, can you tell? Is that good? Mason.
is that good?
And I'm gonna be rating your jersey. Anything to say?
No problem, sir.
Okay, and then the credits are 17. All right. The credit screen should just say Jake Say, Noble Bravo. It should be first and last name on a black screen with FCS font, Montserrat or Roboto condensed. No, bye. We will see you next time. This is off center. Yeah, so this needs to be cleaned up. All right, let's go to the next video then.
I'm here with Abraham, and can you tell me?
Or sorry, we already watched this one.
Hello, and welcome to the FCS You Laugh, You Lose. Now, this is a special video because it's the first one of this potential series. I say potential because it's potential. Potentially. Now, the special thing about these videos is that they've been carefully handpicked to be suitable for all.
So what I would do if you're gonna have a host intro is just have this all scripted. Also, the video quality is kind of low. Yeah, it's really low. Okay, so if you're gonna have an intro like this, I would just have it scripted. You know, less looking around to the side and stuff. Get rid of the ums. Yeah, I would just make the intro more professional sounding in how you present it.
Hello, and welcome to the SES You Laugh, You Lose. Now, this is a special video because it's the first one of this potential series. I say potential because it's potential. Potentially. Now, the special thing about these videos is that they've been carefully handpicked to be suitable for all viewers. This includes high school, middle school, and possibly elementary, along with faculty and parents. Yeah, that's all you need to know. And special thing, Mr. Swindoll, I know you're watching this right now. You're probably in that corner right there, or somewhere around this area.
Yeah.
Right there.
Nice.
Could you watch this video in regular speed during the video review so we can have an effective stream, if you could say? I want to be.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Oh, at regular speed. Okay, I will honor the request. This is kind of cool. This is like a fourth wall breaking moment here.
Watch this video in regular speed during the video review so we can have an effective stream, if you could say. I want to be really fun to see you personally reacting to these memes in real time. Thanks. And onto that,
This is pretty meta. We have someone who made a video specifically to be watched in the video review format. So that's kind of interesting. All right, here we go. If I laugh, I lose. I think I'm going to lose.
Let's go.
The Ferrari took the lead into turn one, but Liuzzi...
What you know about...
I'm trying not to laugh, guys. Oh, no.
The best kind of prize is a surprise.
What kind of a thing in your house is this?
Oh, cute cat. It would be quite shocking if that cat hit the whip. No, but a cat could never do that.
Mr. Clements, I think they're cheating but playing cool.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Hi all, this is Kermit the Frog, and I'm here to tell you the story about Emmett Otter's...
Huh?
Hi, Herbert.
I'm gonna have nightmares on that one. That theme song actually was pretty wild. That was a pretty fun show, but Bill Nye is quite the cringer at this point.
Hey bro, you want something to drink? Yeah bro, I want something to drink. I'm gonna get you something to drink, I'll be right back. I'm back, they ain't got no drinks.
Help! Did you bring a loaf of Clausen's bread? No!
Whoa, this is
Why
old.
don't you drop down to the grocery store for some?
Wow, that's super old. I didn't realize the Muppets date back to that long.
Needing Clausen's
Unless
bread.
this is like supposed to be made old.
Oh, everybody needs Clausen's bread. Clausen's bread is like music to my ears. What are the symbols for? This is the very symbolic commercial. What you eating? A sandwich made with Clausen's bread.
Man, these commercials are way more peaceful other than him screaming. Without the music, the commercials nowadays are so obnoxious.
Por ahí mueve a list of top 5 dogs. Número 5. Dog sniff.
Why are some words in English but the guy is speaking Spanish?
Número 4. Dog scare.
Número 4. Pero dijo 3. Bueno, decía 3. What in the world?
Número 3. Dogeat.
Default iMovie music.
What the dog? Honorable mención. Número 1.
Oh man, I'm so glad that video cut off earlier. This is what people are watching on TikTok? Oh no, that's gonna pop off. Yeah. Why are we singing it 3 times?
I've been meaning to ask you, what's with that pocket on your shirt?
Oh, Jake's in here. Sup, Jake?
This is so long.
What's up, everybody? I'm here
It's
with
over. Okay. We made it through. I guess I like semi-chuckled when I was saying the iMovie music. So if you want to count that as a loss, then I lost. If you don't want to count that as a loss, then I won. So I will let the people decide. Let me turn this back up to 1.5 times speed. Also, let me the fact that it's called You Laugh, You Lose makes it a pretty lame reaction video because the whole point is for me to not laugh. So, sorry about that. If I was kind of low energy, I feel like that was the point of the challenge, is to not laugh. But I guess if you wanted me to laugh, it should have been called You Laugh, You Win or something. Yeah. Anyway, let's hear these wrong opinions about Marvel.
Adam Mesa. What is good? So today we're gonna be talking about well, we're gonna
Phase 5 and 6.
Yeah. So
No
Marvel announced
chapters.
Phase 5 and 6 a couple months ago.
That's a problem.
And so we just want to go over everything that every series or season of a series or a movie that's gonna come out, and we're gonna say how like hype we are of it. You know?
Yeah, like some of these already came out, but we're still gonna rate them.
Only a few
how
of
we
them.
like them.
Yeah.
Only like 2, I think. But we're still gonna rate them like using that, except for like maybe they won't be in the looking forward to it category, obviously. But we're still gonna rate them regularly. Like we're not gonna rate them different.
Yeah. So let's just start off with the ones that already came out. I Am Groot is kind of good.
It was interesting. It wasn't something that people were like, oh my god.
Yeah, no,
but it was funny. I like.
We don't say oh my god, it's a use of his name in vain. So for FCS Media videos, we don't say that.
It's funny. It doesn't have anything to do with Marvel.
Yeah, it was just like 5 skits of just him doing stupid stuff. But
yeah,
like,
it's funny.
It was. I liked it.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. No, it doesn't. Can you? Oh, wait, look.
That's another word we don't say. Sucks. So make sure you don't say that.
Look, if you like it, if you don't like it, then fine. But you can put it in lame. But it's not that bad. It's just that people see like
it is very cringe.
people. Yeah.
Why is I don't care below lame? Like if this is from top to bottom, greatest to least, I think lame and I don't care are two different things, and it's not that one is superior or inferior. I don't care could be, look, I'm not saying it's bad or it's lame. I'm just saying I don't personally care. That's different than saying something is worse than being lame.
You think everything's cringe. Like, people think everything's cringe. Like, they see one scene and they think the whole show's bad.
No, She-Hulk is good. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes, but
we'll watch the last 2 episodes because they're actually kind of good, though. I mean, like, I can see what they're saying about cringe with, like, the superheroes, how they're not, like, serious, like, some, like, Thanos or Ultron. But, like, I think it's a pretty good show for it to be She-Hulk. Like, I thought it was going to be
I think it was lame because the villains are just...
Yeah, the villains are horrible. But there was a Daredevil camp. Episode 3, the post-credit scene, they showed a teaser for Daredevil.
Yeah, you know why they did teaser about Daredevil? Because Daredevil's coming out in phase 5 and 6.
Yeah, and also everyone loves Daredevil, so they need to bring Daredevil.
Yeah, and also because of Megan Thee Stallion. Everybody loves Megan Thee Stallion.
That scene was cringe.
No.
I mean, I'm just going to say it.
Bro, have you seen the post-credits of that?
Yes, yeah, I know. We can't talk about it. School community guidelines. But it was
That's
so
right.
bad. Yeah, I mean, but I like the show. I just don't like the whole thing about the core. And then she also, like, I've seen Marvel CGI.
came
and the
in
way that
clutch
She-Hulk
there.
look like, it looks like some, like, you know when you're watching, like, the Flash on CW? Have you seen that CGI? That's, like, the CGI they're using. It's not that good. I think
Good
it's
comparison.
lame. I mean, I would bring up interesting, but I know you wouldn't do that, so let's just handshake it and just put it at lame.
Oh, and it's just so corny, man.
My camera's in the way,
it's
so you,
interesting, but
you
I don't
can't
see how
see
it has anything
the
to do with...
can't see the categories they're using. There it is. Super hype. Looking forward to it. Interesting. Lame. I don't care.
No,
with Marvel,
I don't really see anything either.
Like
if I hear Werewolf by Night, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like, huh.
Okay,
cool. Black Panther. I'm actually looking for that. I'm
gonna see that in theaters. It's coming around my birthday.
I'm super hyped for it.
No. Looking forward to it because it's not gonna have like I want to because you know what? Yeah, looking forward to it because I want to find out how they say the cause of death for
For Black Panther.
Yeah, for Black Panther. I want to see like what is it like? People are saying it's gonna be like poisoning, but I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. And I'm so excited that girl.
Yeah, it's his not daughter, sister. It's his sister, right?
Yeah, no, the girl with the staff, right?
No, she's not gonna be Black Panther. It's his sister, the one that has a little.
Yeah, the gadget on her arm. Yeah.
I don't know how you can say
holiday special
Wakanda Forever is super hype because his sister is going to be Black Panther.
The thing is that if it's like a movie, I'm interested. But if it's just something like a small 20-minute thing,
that's what they are. That's what holiday specials are.
All right. What is season 2? Not gonna lie, actually, I really liked the. Actually, you know, I'll put it up.
No, we can put it in interesting.
Yeah, fine. But like, what if it's actually really interesting and I actually really liked it?
Well, I mean, I was watching it. I only watched like the first 3 episodes and I didn't really like it. But the Captain Carter and the Black Panther, that was all really cool.
And the zombie one.
The zombie one was my favorite. That was one. Like I fast forward just to look at that one because that one was really good. I actually really liked it.
Quantumania.
I really want to see that one because I saw the leaks. How it's gonna have King the Conqueror in it.
Wait. What is Quantumania? Is that
Ant-Man?
Yeah, Quantum. I knew it. So who's it gonna have?
King the Conqueror. That's how it's gonna lead up to Avengers: The King Dynasty. He's gonna be like the next Thanos.
Oh, that's gonna be so
like
cool.
you know how and
I actually really want to see
you know how like in the later phases how every post credit scene, like I think the first Avengers had Thanos in the post credit, like that's how it's gonna lead up to him. Like we're just gonna see him very little and then we're gonna see him big. Like Loki, they showed us really good clips of him. Like they showed us a whole thing, a whole episode, and it was really good.
So Secret Invasion, I don't really care about that.
No, because I mean, I haven't read the comics, but I've seen the TikToks like about the comments. I think it was like the Avengers like clashing or something, like fighting one another.
So it's gonna be a copy of Civil War.
Huh? Civil War times like 300 more superheroes.
So I'm pretty that lame.
I mean, yeah, I've seen the stuff, but I can't really say anything about it.
It just doesn't look that good. Because it looks like one of those weird, like, kind of shows like a Miss Marvel. You know,
I'm not watching the Marvels. Guardians of the Galaxy, I give that a looking forward to it.
I'm so excited. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 were super great.
And they showed that I saw the trailer. They showed like that little scene of Rocket, and I really hope they don't kill off Rocket because that's what everyone's saying.
Wait,
they're gonna kill off Rocket.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I don't think the trailer came out. No, the trailer did come out, but I think there was a leak that it shows like a bunch of clips of Rocket, like when he was a baby being taken away. So like people are saying that it's gonna lead up to Rocket's death, and I do not want that to happen.
Neither do I. Echo, this
I don't care. I don't care.
Neither do I.
There's really nothing to talk about. Like it's gonna be like one of those things to like.
Maybe it'll be good.
No, it's just a show to make people happy. You know, like how everything's going on about like how everyone has to be like LGBTQ. Like
that's not gonna be. It's gonna be another Miss Marvel.
Yeah, the Marvels I don't care.
Wait, what is the Marvel? The family?
I think it's gonna be Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, like all those. But I don't really care.
Captain Marvel I'm excited about, but
no.
Miss Marvel is kind of just.
I don't think. Loki season 2 super hype.
Adam got famous on TikTok for making a video.
Yeah, because I said how bad Miss Marvel is.
Yeah, making fun of Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
He
Loki
did?
Season 2, give that super hype.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm so excited for. Loki season 1 was insane.
Yes,
dude. I watched every single episode with my dad.
I did too. I watched it with my dad, and my dad loves it.
My dad went crazy. Yeah.
And. Out of all the mini shows, the only 2 I like were WandaVision and Loki. But if I had to pick between those 2, I kind of pick Loki because Loki was just so like the first 2 episodes I was kind of and then it just like
I need to see that video of Adam
at the end of like the last
roasting
part,
a show
Loki, the variant,
and becoming super famous for it.
It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, that's the season finale when King dies, but he didn't really die because there's more variants of him. Like that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, X-Men.
Lame.
No, I'm actually really interested in that. It looks cool. It looks like something I'd actually try to watch, but
yeah, I try to watch it too, but like I see that more as like, oh, I'm gonna watch it when I'm bored, not really like, oh, I gotta put on X-Men 97.
No, but I actually want to try to watch it.
Yeah. Blade is actually really good, and I saw the old one with my dad, and it's actually really good.
But the old ones weren't Marvel; they were something else.
Yeah, but they were still good.
Yeah, I know. Let's Ironheart. Honestly, it looked interesting. Isn't that Iron Fist? Iron Fist, though.
No, it's not Iron Fist, guys. What is it? It's like something about the girl from Wakanda becoming like the next Iron Man.
If it was Iron Fist, it'd be kind of hype.
Wait. So
but
Tony Stark's daughter?
It's not Tony Stark's daughter, guy.
Who is it then?
It's like some girl from Wakanda.
Oh,
just put that at lame.
No, I actually kind of want to see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Like it's gonna be one of those things that.
Why is that lame? But Wakanda Forever super hype.
Right. Agatha,
looking forward to it. I wouldn't say it's that.
What?
I
say it's super hype because WandaVision is insane. WandaVision is such a good show.
It was really good, but I wouldn't say like, oh my god, like I'm ready for this. Like those 3, like Quantumania, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
those are super hype.
It doesn't.
I don't think Agatha.
It doesn't match.
Yeah, it doesn't. She's looking forward to
Guardians of the Galaxy up.
I would put it up.
I actually really want to see it too. Yeah. So. Now let's move on. Daredevil.
People would put super hype, but in my opinion, I'd put like interesting. To be honest,
I've never watched Daredevil.
I've never watched Daredevil either. Like I'll start watching.
My parents said it was super good though.
I'll start watching it, but I'll put it at interesting right now because I haven't watched it.
No, my parents said it was really good, and I'm just gonna trust my parents on it. All right. I'll put it. I'm looking forward to it. But I don't think we're gonna watch it. Even I don't think we're gonna be able.
I put that super hype.
Yeah, no. Actually,
no. I put that super hype. Come on, you're gonna put Daredevil. You're gonna put Daredevil.
No. You're totally right. Captain America is gonna be so crazy.
It's gonna be Sam Wilson, Captain America. Like that's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the Captain America show.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. It was like so fast. Thunderbolts. I don't really care about that.
No one cares. Zombies is gonna be like the what if episode probably,
and that's gonna be interesting.
That'll be really good. Armors, I don't even know what that's about.
Armor Wars. Wait. Remember how Sword? They had Sword and then Shield. Maybe Armor will be the next one, or maybe it's like an Iron Man.
I don't really
maybe it's like an Iron Man thing. I don't know. I think it's something that
interesting.
When you try, I'll put that interesting.
Yeah, looking forward
Fantastic
to it.
Four is really cool. I really like that. And Spider-Man super hype. I love Spider-Man.
Did you see what the villains are? It's gonna be a cartoonish. It's gonna have villains that aren't even canon. Yeah, it's Norman Osborn is gonna be black. Like not because that's bad, but like they're changing all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't really line up, but they said it's still canon. So I put that looking forward to it because like that kind of brought my.
But is it gonna be live action or is it gonna be? Like,
no, it's gonna be animated series.
Oh, but maybe it won't be that bad. Maybe it won't be.
It's gonna be an animated series show. Avengers King Dynasty super hype. Avengers Secret Wars.
No, honestly, I think I'm not super hyped for King Dynasty. I'm super hyped for Secret Wars.
That's gonna be the end of Phase 6. That's
Secret
like
Wars? I know. Yeah,
that's gonna be really good.
Avengers King Dynasty maybe won't be as good.
That's gonna be another Endgame.
But it's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited because remember Endgame had two movies. It had
Infinity and then
Endgame.
Yeah. But King Dynasty does look good because it's gonna build up the Secret Wars. But if we were to rate Infinity War with Endgame, I would pick Endgame.
Yeah.
Because it's the last one. So of course I put but King Dynasty it's not because Secret Wars is better, but they're both the last movies of Phase 6.
But I feel like Secret Wars is gonna be better than King Dynasty.
Of course it would be
just because Endgame was better than Infinity Wars.
It's gonna end it.
Yeah, but like that's the only reason.
Infinity Wars.
All right.
Plural.
So
this is our list.
no, let's review it.
All right.
So Wakanda. Super hype.
That can stay there.
Yeah, that can stay there. Quantumania, I think that can stay there.
It's gonna build up Kang, his first.
Quantumania,
his
stay there.
His most important appearance.
I completely forgot what King looked like. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Loki season 2.
Wait, is King the Sorcerer Supreme?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
The one from Loki at the end.
And Multiverse of Madness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one in She-Hulk. Yeah. All right.
He wasn't in She-Hulk.
Yes, he was. You remember that?
You're thinking about Wong, the Asian dude.
Oh.
Kang is at the end of Loki. At the end, when he's like he has a lift like that,
and he's a robot, right? Or he made robots.
He dies. No, remember how they're talking to him in that big house, the multiverse at the end, the last episode.
Oh yeah. And then Kid Loki.
Yes.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Or no, are you thinking about the other Loki variant, the tough one or something?
No. Right. So let's move on to Guardians of the Galaxy. Honestly,
yeah, I'm super hyped for that.
Guardians of the Galaxy, really stay there.
New World Order. Super hyped for that.
Yeah.
And then Secret Wars.
Stay there.
That's gonna be the end of.
That's gonna
How
be
can you not
the
be
best.
hyped for it?
Yeah. Blade. I don't know if we should put that down or not.
No, I mean it looks good. If you've seen the old movie, it's like the vampire killer or whatever.
Yeah, I know he's a vampire killer. But it's gonna be the
What
first
I don't
appearance
like
of Blade
about these tiers is what's the difference between looking forward to it and interesting.
in Marvel.
Yeah, but we've seen
I guess looking forward to it is slightly more positive than something being
I'm
interesting.
not really. I'd put looking forward to it.
But it's an extension of WandaVision.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. Like, Agatha was cool and all, but it was like
I think it's gonna be cool.
an 8-episode villain.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, we could put that down to be honest, because like I've never even watched Daredevil.
But
like, people who see this would probably be mad,
Yeah.
like, "How is Daredevil not like?" But we could bring Daredevil down, like, because
Yeah, I
I've never
agree with
watched it.
I agree with that.
But from what I've heard, it's good. But I'm not just gonna put it as super hype because some people tell me to.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep it at interesting.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because other people would put super hype. Like if we were like some like people that knew Marvel in and out, they would put Daredevil super hyped.
I don't know. Fantastic Four. That could stay there. Freshman year, I think it could go down.
Yeah, it can go down. I don't really like what they said about the animated, and I don't really like that.
Avengers King Dynasty.
That can go up, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you know what?
It can go up.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I Am Groot can stay.
Yeah. Werewolf can stay.
That can go down. To
I
be
don't know.
honest.
Again, I feel like it's gonna be just kind of stupid.
What if season 2 can stay?
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
You know, what if season 2 can also go up? I think.
Yeah.
X-Men 97 can stay.
Yeah. Ironheart can stay.
Yeah. Armor Wars. Honestly, yeah, no. I actually I'm interested in what it's gonna be.
I think we could make this better
Marvel Zombies, I can
is,
stay. Yeah, or it can go up.
and I
think
know
it
this
should
is something that these guys are gonna do in their future videos, is to have a webcam feed of the, of the two hosts, to make it a little bit more interesting to watch.
Oh no, I think it could stay interesting. I mean, it's not like something like, oh my god, Marvel Zombies, like it's gonna be so good.
I know, but it's like when you, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's for super hype. I think I'm looking forward to Marvel Zombies. I'm
all right. I guess you can put it up. Where Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special can stay.
Or
really
can go up. No,
it's just a 20-minute.
Yeah, no, I could say. Secret Invasion, honestly, should we put that
that
up?
could go up because
Yeah,
from
no.
what I've seen, it could go up.
Yeah, no, it could go.
She-Hulk can kind of go up, but I know you wouldn't like it. So like,
But I don't think anybody agrees that She-Hulk is is an interesting show.
No one agrees, but it's my favorite.
I just watch it with my parents. I mean, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, Echo can stay like really.
But when I do, honestly, She-Hulk can go up because the thing is that when I do watch She-Hulk, I actually like it. But it's just
wait, rate it yourself. Don't talk about any critics yourself, and don't think about
Yes.
what anyone says. Rate it yourself.
6 out of 10.
Yes.
6 out of 10. Now rate it with critics, like with what other people have said, and it influences.
It's like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Interesting's good.
Adam
When I
knows
do
what's
watch-
up.
When I do watch She-Hulk,
It's enjoyable. People.
I know. But the thing is that it's really controversial.
It's so controversial.
But when I actually watch it, it's actually really interesting.
Yeah. Echo can stay, really. I mean,
nobody wants to watch Echo.
The Marvels is going to be the cringiest, most horrible thing anyone's going to ever watch. It can stay.
Thunderbolts looks cringe, but
I put it at lane because it's not Echo and Marvels.
No, but the thing is that Thunderbolts, it just looks corny just from like the title, the name of it. But maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. I have faith in Thunderbolts.
Yeah. That's our list.
What's going on, guys?
Wow, that was an abrupt ending. All right.
Guys, Abraham Kwan.
So we have the audio going through one ear each. That's pretty unfortunate. Not a very pleasant experience. I'm just gonna watch one of these Redzone episodes. Let me go to this one.
What's going on, guys? Abraham Kwan.
Ryan. Mason Rodriguez.
And we're here with another podcast of Talking in the Red Zone, and we are going to be talking about week 4.
So podcasts, I like that it's a video podcast. I would change the way this is framed a little bit. It seems like it's a little off center. I understand that, we have limited space there in the media room. We've moved some stuff around, make it a little easier. So yeah, this set doesn't look the best, but I understand that you guys are working with what you have in that moment. I would just balance the shot a little bit better. Like if Abraham's here, he should just be in the center. Also, if you needed another chair, you can just put another chair in there.
And the Dolphins. So, shall we get started? Yeah. First of all, the Dolphins beat the Bills in week 3. Final score was, what, 19?
I'll put it up.
21-19, probably. And as you can see, Tua is out for a couple weeks, obviously. Concussion. All right, now we got it here.
Dated moment.
Right, so the final score was 21-19. Yes, what you did have it. The Dolphins winning it. First, let's talk about that stadium, guys. That stadium was rocking.
Man, that sounded like Arrowhead.
Yep.
Crazy spots.
Sounded more like Arrowhead than Arrowhead.
Hard Rock. Yeah, Hard Rock on the Bad Bunny concert. The Gillette Stadium.
No, but in reality, that game was probably the most intense NFL game I've ever seen in my life.
That was the best.
I was literally on my knees. But what sucks is, in week 4, they played the Bengals. They lost, but we lost.
By the way, we don't say sucks.
I think it's the Dolphins' fault for playing him in week 5. Yeah, week 4. I mean, concussion in week 3. He wasn't. They never said it was a concussion. It was more of a back injury. But I just want to talk about really quick. He popped up that game. He went for 13. Wait.
This is the Bills game, by the way.
Yeah, it's the Bills game. He went 188 yards with 1 touchdown. But Chase Edmonds, bro, this is crazy. He had only 2 touchdowns with 21 yards and 6 carries. It's weird, but it's also good. And Jalen Waddle with only 4 receptions, he dropped 102 yards. That was only 4 receptions.
But it's alright. Now we're gonna be talking about transition from the Bills game to the Bengals game. Oh my goodness,
Oh my goodness.
That's where we found out one of the doctors in the NFL got fired.
Oh yeah, because of Tua. Yeah, he should have been arrested. But like Tyreek Hill said yesterday that he saw Tua in the locker room and he was smiling from ear to ear. He was fine. He was just like being there. He was like just there. Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest about Teddy Bridgewater. This guy isn't a bad backup.
He's a very solid backup. And also for the Saints, he led a 5-0 start for the Saints. Like 2021, I think so.
14 for 23, 193 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Not bad for a backup. But
it's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's solid, but it's Teddy Bridgewater. Like he could do a little bit better because he was a starter and then now he's a backup. But he's gonna step up. That's what I think. He's gonna step up and he's gonna do better next week.
Well, bro, yes. Now he's had so much time to prepare for this week. Anyways, we're gonna need this win because we're gonna be going against a team in our division. So, but I think that Teddy Bridgewater didn't get hurt. He would be a top 10 quarterback.
Teddy Bridgewater too.
Teddy Bridgewater, he didn't get hurt.
Oh, okay.
Remember he got hurt? Yeah. When was it? 2016? Didn't he die? 2015 or 2016? I know.
I don't know. Dude, I don't remember that stuff. Do you remember the 2015 Super Bowl champions?
2015, yeah. The Broncos?
Okay, actually, it might have been the Broncos.
It was the Broncos.
It was the Broncos. 2017.
Yeah, it was the Eagles.
Oh my god. No, it was the Patriots.
2018.
Okay,
yeah, 2018 was the Eagles. Bro, the Eagles are undefeated.
From the Dolphins to the Eagles, only team undefeated in the NFL. In the NFC, the reigning Eagles.
The Eagles are Super Bowl contenders.
They are Super Bowl.
The Dolphins too. Jalen Hurts MVP.
Right now?
Yes, right now, yes. I know what you're talking about. And AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are popping
off. Alright, so they're undefeated. There's nothing to say about them. Jalen.
They're pretty balanced. They're a good team.
Oh yeah, Jalen Hurts he's been doing good.
Think about it. If the Dolphins and the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, which can happen, it'll be the battle of the 2 Alabama
quarterbacks. Now transition from 2 Alabama quarterbacks to 1 Alabama quarterback who did not play.
Unfortunately, he got hurt.
The New England Patriots, Boston Patriots basically, and the Wisconsin Packers.
Well, Matthew Jones, as you know, very unfortunate injury to his ankle. He couldn't even walk. I think he was screaming. Yeah, he was screaming. Like
that gritty though, bro. When he was.
Bro, what's that gritty? Bro, that might get sticky gritty. It's painful. Look, if you guys want to watch the video, Mac Jones. He gritted off the field, injured. Here's the video.
Wait, so we're watching them watch the video.
These people lost to Green Bay, and those are those games. But yeah, AFC.
No, but I'd say that was a really good game.
They're not good.
So right there, that's as an audience is kind of a like that moment's not very interesting for us because we couldn't see anything. So that part's a little awkward as a viewer because we're just watching you guys watch a screen.
Not a good team, yeah.
Patriots suck. Overrated.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Tampa Bay. Oh my God, Tampa Bay, another team that was expected to be a Super Bowl contender.
No, I don't think they were expected to be Super Bowl contenders, but they weren't expected to start off the season this bad. They're 1-3. They have the same record as the Vegas.
Just a reminder, we can't say oh my God. That's a, you know, that's an improper usage of his name. So yeah, in FCS media videos we don't say that.
20+ year career.
Yeah, that too. It's because I think he wants to win one more ring before he goes. But I don't think.
Wait, what is that, number 9? Number 9, right? He played a 9. Oh yeah, he do. No, but it's preseason.
Well, the Raiders, they win the first game.
Devontae Adams, like I don't really know what's happening with their wide receiver core. I think it's just because they have so many good
like again, we said
receivers.
last podcast.
Derek Carr's declining.
Yeah, he is. I mean, even though Derek Carr in the game, he's doing poor like against other quarterbacks, but in fantasy, he's absolutely going crazy.
He's got Adams, Renfro, Waller.
And let's talk about Hunter Renfro. He's selling. Like he's not doing
in fantasy. He's above 50. The 50 player.
And another.
It's definitely clear that these guys are knowledgeable of the NFL and the players and the history of the teams and stuff. So I think these guys know how to talk about sports. So that's good. I think just some of the production quality could be improved, but I think there's a pretty good sports talk show between these guys here.
Fantasy with these people. I'm 3-1 in the other leagues, bro.
It's because you see, I was at my 20 points, but a guy by the name Deebo Samuel.
I mean, our receiver can easily get 20. I mean, okay, not easily.
He's a top receiver. He's a top receiver.
That too. And you guys gonna lose.
Cooper Kupp didn't drop a touchdown yesterday.
Oh, but he did good. He did like 20.
Yeah, he had good receiving yards. He had good receptions. Just couldn't bring in a touchdown.
Well, Matthew Stafford's good too.
I don't know what's up with Matthew Stafford. He's playing as like
he's not playing as a Super Bowl.
As a Super Bowl season, yeah. But he's still playing good. Like he isn't playing bad.
Well, week 4 wasn't a lot of excitement or anything, but I'm sure let's see if week 5 another podcast. Let's see if it brings any excitement to us. But that's all for week 4 and talking in the red zone. And come back for episode 3 next week. Same people, and I hope y'all enjoy it. It was Abraham,
Mason,
and Ryan,
and that's talking in the red zone. See you next. What's going on, guys?
So instead of showing you guys go up to the camera to turn it off, cut that part out in the edit. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna go to the next video here. Since this is just another talking. This looks way better than the last one. I understand that the availability of the room is just sometimes not in your control, so I understand. But I mean, I think you would agree that this looks better as a podcast setup than the other one. So yeah, thought I'd point that out. All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, so today we're gonna be asking people about their favorite games.
Pretty sure I've already reviewed this video, so I'm gonna go to the next one.
Top of the morning to you, my good fellows. Welcome to episode 6 of The Pain in Ukraine. Once again, it's me, your lovely and beautiful host, Isaac Shredo, here to give you the latest news and crazes going around in this insane war in Ukraine. Now, it is a beautiful, crisp autumn day on this 11th of October, 2022. It's a wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful day to be breathing the breath of God and to be telling you so many amazing things. So, I mean, yeah, I'm just so excited again to be here because let me tell you, this is one of the highlights of my week doing this podcast. I love talking with all of you, speaking with all of you, and
Good,
showing
we got
you
all
the crazes and all what's new.
got all
Because, let me tell you
the
something.
chapters.
I may learn a lot more than you do as a surprise because, ladies and gentlemen, the stuff I have to do in order to put
we
together
have
this podcast is insane. I have to do
the correct
hours and hours
title
of extensive
format
research
here.
so that I can make sure that I'm giving you, my listeners, the correct information. So this is just a little advisory from me. If I say something, do keep in mind that it has been checked many, many times. So if I'm wrong, do feel free to correct me because I may
The
be
D is
correct in all my
capitalized
knowledge.
here for
Another thing, when you do something
no
that you need for
reason.
research, information to share news, always be sure that you're doing as much research as possible because little knowledge is very dangerous. In fact, more dangerous than Putin's weapons. Alrighty, folks, I believe that it's time we get started. So without any further ado, let's get in with a
This
word
is
of
a good
prayer.
description,
Heavenly Father, I
though,
thank you for
other
this day,
than,
and I thank you once again for
I
giving me
guess,
6
that
wonderful
one
episodes
little
of this podcast,
detail.
Lord. As I continue to do my work today and into the future, I pray that many, many more will hear my voice and hear you through my voice, Lord. May I be your vessel, and may I be the rock on which you can create many, many new things from. It is in your holy and righteous name I pray. Amen. Now, before I kind of jumpstart with everything, I'd like to give everybody a quick little, I guess you could say TLDR, of a new feature that I'm going to be adding to this podcast. So, for the past 5 episodes, I've affectionately referred to you, the listeners, as ladies and gentlemen. And I've been noticing that I've been doing this quite frequently and a bit too much, and it's taking too much time away from my main points. So, ladies and gentlemen, I shall now refer to you as other things, such as listeners or good fellows, or, you know, I'm just
Or
not going to be doing it
folks.
as often because you got to fix even the little mistakes like that. So, yeah, I guess. Don't feel offended or don't feel left out if I don't mention you properly or refer to you properly. Just
That's a good
understand I'm trying to make the
adjustment.
best of my time.
Not saying
Well,
ladies and
that's it. Let's
gentlemen,
get started.
not
So,
spamming
to
ladies
begin,
and gentlemen.
Let's start with some wonderful news out of occupied Crimea. Now, to the east of occupied Crimea, in fact, the most east
That's a
point
pretty
of the state of
crazy
Swindoll lies
image.
Church. Kerch is a small coastal city known for its beach towns, rail ports, and airport. All very, very beautiful things. I've never seen it, but these pictures are amazing. In fact, I'm going to pull up a picture of the Kerch Bridge, the signature, I guess you could say, attraction of this area. But this Kerch Bridge is what we're going to be focusing on today, because the Kerch Bridge connects the city and the rest of Crimea to mainland Russia. And in the recent weeks and months of this war, it has been Russia's #1 supply chain. But this has been a devastating blow to Russia as the bridge has been blown up. This once towering symbol of Russia's oppression now lies in ruins deep below the ocean. Now, let me give you a quick synopsis of how this bridge blew up. So, the Russians were transferring oil and explosives across the bridge when all of a sudden one of the triggers came loose and boom, there goes the train. Now, this train had stretched across the vastness of the bridge, the entire bridge. In fact, not one part was left out of the bridge because this train, like most trains in this area, don't have the same regulations as the US, and they can be much longer than they are in here. So, the entire train was blown to smithereens and took the bridge with them. So, fortunately, there were no casualties, yet the amount of casualties that will not occur because of this one incident is insane. Thousands upon thousands of Russian and Ukrainian lives will be saved due to the lack of proper materials. So this is wonderful news out of the bridge, and this is just a warning. Always make sure that you can properly check anything you're transporting, be it a car or a train or as big as a plane. Because, for instance, this is why we have such extensive security measures at airports, because we don't want planes blowing up or being flown into buildings. Russia should have done something like that, in which they exercise more security and exercise better caution, so an event like this could not happen. But obviously, folks, no action goes without its rewards, or, for our case, misfortune. Now, you may have remembered in the earlier parts of the war, Russia heavily missiled and shelled parts of the country that they never planned on invading with the boots, or as you can say, an boots-on-ground invasion. But recently, Russia has released a fresh wave of missiles on many cities across Ukraine. I'm going to read you the list right now. So, these list of cities include Kyiv, Kharkiv, Izium, Luhansk, which is surprisingly a Russian city, so that doesn't make much sense.
I don't know what that noise was with the microphone.
I think this is
but
Mykolaiv,
yeah, just be aware of when you move the microphone or it rubs against something, it's probably going to come out in the recording.
Now, this is obviously very devastating to the civilians, and you may have remembered from the first part of the war that when these shells of rockets came, many lives were lost. And these shells are a very common way of terrorism. I'm not going to lie to you, it's terrorism, because we've seen it in Israel, in Iraq, and even in parts of China in the early 20th century. These missile shellings are aimed at only one purpose, and that's at harming civilians. And one of the major rules of war is to never harm civilians. So this is clearly a sign that Russia is a terrorist state. It doesn't matter that you lost a bridge that had been used as a weapon. You lose a weapon. That's natural in wars. You don't go and you kill civilians. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may be wondering, what can we do in response to all these horrible attacks? And the best we can do is to pray, pray, and pray. Prayer is stronger than any missile Putin can send at any city. Prayer is stronger than any military or any force against this word in the world, because the word of the Lord God is the best and strongest weapon we got. With that concluded, I believe it's time we take a little break and go to my favorite part of our weekly podcast. Oh yeah, I think you know it. I know it. Let's just cut to the chase. It's time for the Heimer's mention. Yeah, I'm not going to scream this time. I don't want to burst your eardrums. But let me tell you, this one is actually kind of funny. Funnier than some of my other ones. But so for today's Heimer's mention,
yeah, I'm not going to scream this time.
That in southern Ukraine, where the Kherson counteroffensive is going on, Ukraine has been using wooden Heimers to distract the Russians. So, you know how when you go to a movie or when they film a movie or a play, they have wooden cutouts to look like props and such just to scare people? Or, to add to the scenes. Ukraine is now doing this with the Heimers just to get the kick out of the Russians and to make them think, Heimer, boom, 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 boom. And they can take out probably the strongest weapon Ukraine has. So, this is funny. This is a waste of Russia's munitions on props. Now, here's what I think about this whole thing. President Zelensky is an actor, so he's going to make this war kind of like another play for him. This is just another scene in the big old play of the Russia-Ukraine war, and let me tell you, it's quite a funny one. Hooray for the Heimers. All right, Heimer's break is over. Back to work, maggot. Sorry, I don't mean to call you all maggots. Anyway, Belarus, the other neighbor nation of Ukraine who is for Russia, has confirmed that no, there will not be a Belarusian attack. Now, for those of you who are unaware, in the past week or so, many troops have been gathering on the Belarus-Russia border for what is assumed to be training exercises. Now, many Ukrainian soldiers and parts of the military feared that this was
so the reason these images are squared is because the video is actually squared.
President Alexander Lukashenko of Belarus and said not to worry. Belarusian men of arms need not be involved in Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. So this is partially, we can be relieved about this, but in the other sense, we should be very concerned that this is the will of the Belarusian government. But folks, do be advised that this is just the Belarusian government who feels this way, and many people in Belarus do not feel the same as their government. In fact, like I mentioned last time in Iran, many people are protesting against the government in Belarus, but unlike Iran, they are not as successful, unfortunately, because the media crackdown there is very, very poor. In fact, if this podcast has even got out of this country of the United States, I doubt that it could ever reach Belarus, even if everyone in the world could hear it, because of how bad the media crackdown is. In fact, if I read this report from Wikipedia, it says here that Belarus, on the Press Freedom Index, ranks at about 0.5. Now, this is done out of, I believe, 5 to 0, where the lowest being 0 and the highest being 5. So Belarus is at 0.5, meaning it's one of the lowest in the world. For those of you concerned, the lowest is North Korea, which is expected. How funny that I finish with North Korea, because that will start off exactly what I'm going to jump into next, folks. So, anyway, North Korea has recently launched a missile over the Sea of Japan, their longest range missile attack since. Now, it's not really an attack, it's more of a test, but, if you're a fish in the Sea of Japan and you just see a giant nuclear weapon heading towards you, you may be freaking out, right? Well, yeah. Anyway, fish lives matter, but let's not talk about the fish here. Let's talk about the fact that this is a Russian-given missile. Now, yeah, it may seem funny because we know North Korea for being very self-dependent, but they actually bought this missile from Russia to kind of test. And now Russia can use this information to see, very well, it worked in North Korea, now it's going to work in Ukraine. So, With that in mind, I believe now it may be possible that the Russian missile range can be extended another 400 kilometers, now reaching into southern Poland. This is the longest it has ever been. Well, for reference, I'll give you an example. About 2 years ago, before this war started, Russian missile range from the border with Ukraine extended nothing past Kyiv. In fact, Kyiv was right at the borderline. But now, with the missile ranges, it can reach about southern Poland, which is dangerous. In fact, extremely dangerous. Because as I'm sure many people have heard in the news, Poland is part of NATO. And for hundreds of years now, Poles have been wanting their revenge on Russians. So I've heard of myself from some people that I know who are Polish. They're saying, so long as a Russian can drop their cigarette on our border, we shall declare war. Now, I'm kind of scared about this. I understand how riled up these Polish people are about it, but I mean, you can't want to go to war. War is one of the most unadmirable things that exist. So to want to go to war is clearly a sign that you're angry. And here's my message to my Polish friends. Polish friends, I agree with you, and I understand your sympathy and your anger. But understand, it is not that anger that needs to be taken out. Instead, go out and tell your story. Go out and tell how many people throughout the centuries have fought for the freedom of the Polish people. And go out and fight with your words, for the pen is mightier than the sword. Let them hear you, folks. Let them go out and know who you are and where you stand. The end. I mean, that's my spiel about Poland. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's time I conclude today's podcast. Now, you know I love to end with a little bit of a devotional and some spiritual time with you, so let's go ahead and start with that. In the same way, I'm going to use a bit of an analogy here, but in the same way of how the Russian military relied so heavily on the Kerch Bridge to fund their endeavors, in the same way we rely on Christ to fund our everyday lives. Because now that Russia lacks the bridge, they lack any true way to support their troops in Ukraine. In the same way, when we lack Christ in our lives, we lack the backbone of our being. As a fish requires water. For instance, let's look in creation. When God wanted to make the fish, he said to the water that you shall dwell with the fish. When he wanted to make the birds, he created the sky and gave dominion to the birds over the sky. And when he wanted to create the trees and the animals and the foxes and the bears, he said to the land, I shall subdue you that you may be dependent on these animals. In the same way, we as humans have our natural habitat. No, it's not Poland, it's not Europe, it's God. God is our natural habitat. As the fish relies in water, the bird in the sky, and the animals on the land, our natural habitat is God. We simply cannot exist without God. God is a necessary tool to all our questions. Now, I'm not saying here if you're taking a math quiz, by the way, love you, Miss Sumler, you should just answer Jesus if you don't know the answer. What I'm telling you to do is that you need to give God the absolute priority to everything in your life. If you are questioning whether this is good or not, just think, does this apply to God's word? And does God's word agree with this? If it does not, then unfortunately it is not of God. So I just want you all to check your hearts and examine yourselves as you realize, are you truly dependent on God? And if you are you depending on him the right way? Do you see him as just some celestial genie who you submit your wishes to and you just get it to? Or do you see him as a loving father who cares for you and actively wants a good relationship with you? I want you all to check your hearts, and I want you all to take everything I say seriously, because believe me, if there's one thing that I have as my goal for this podcast, it's to see that all my listeners who are not Christians turn to Christ, and all my listeners who are Christians further strengthen themselves in knowledge that they may do as I do in spreading the good word of Christ, even in horrible circumstances such as this. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to close with a prayer. I said ladies and gentlemen, but don't fret. I'll slowly get out of it. Remember, just like a bad habit, it takes time. So, let's pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for making all things new and giving me once again a fresh audience with fresh ears and fresh minds, that they may hear what I have to say and see your word through what I say, Lord. I thank you, Lord, for giving me these good 17 minutes to talk and just let people hear my voice and see what I have to say, Lord. I pray that you may bless all my listeners throughout their day and that they may go forth and tell of the great news of God. And if they have not heard of the great news of God, that they may open their ears and their mouths to see, and that they may know what it is that is true and what is good of you, Lord. I thank you for blessing me with such a wonderful talent of speech, and I thank you for giving me such a good medium to give this through so that people may hear my voice. And it is in your holy name I pray. Amen. Well then, folks, I think that's it for today. I hope you really enjoyed. Have a God-fearing, wonderful, holy, sanctified day, and I'm your host, Isaac Tredo. And remember, the one best phrase to say to a Ukrainian, because it's not the only true phrase, Slava Ukraini. Goodbye.
There we go.
Hey guys, it's me, Javier, and today...
Oh no. Okay, so we actually have 2 videos from Javier, and again, just to save time, I'm gonna just go with this one here. Javier reviews some quite peculiar pictographs.
Hello guys, it is me, Javier, and today I'm going to be reviewing some quite peculiar pictographs, starting with number 1, The Rock in Among Us. Oh my god! That was not edited in. So anyways, seriously, how do they make stuff like this? Bro. Hey, why am I doing anymore? The Rock Among Us. Why and how does it exist? Okay, number 2.
Is someone else talking? What was that?
Oh, bro. How strong is this kid? This kid is literally the second most powerful thing alive. The first most powerful thing alive is God, though. But this kid, he's literally the second strongest. Okay, number 3. Bro, what did they do to my boy Mr. Peanut from the ads?
Oh.
What did they do to Mr. Peanut? Wait, let me pull up an image of Mr. Peanut. I'm searching it up and I'm downloading it.
While we're recording the video, you're searching it up and downloading it?
Why is there a baby one? Okay. Well,
What is happening?
This image instead because I like it most. I just saw it. But anyway, he just sent me to a website to purchase it, but no, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. This image is honestly, this image, honestly, they probably use a little perspective on this one. Okay, number 4, bro. along with Mr. Peanut, what did they do to my boy Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks? He did not deserve 144p low quality mode. Bro. Oh. I don't know. Number 5. Bro, why does Steve look like this, bro? If Steve was actually like this, he'd be like this. That was
What?
clever wordplay, innit, bro?
No.
Number 6. Me when the water. Yay! I like water. Okay, number.
What is the point of this video, man?
Okay, number 7. Ew! What is that? Is that mac and cheese inside cereal? No, not cereal. Is that mac and cheese as cereal inside of milk while a pizza slice, probably from Papa John's, because it kind of looks like that because of the crust. Because yeah. Why is that there? Why is there like just a big this thing here looks like a hot dog right there? Like this just starts sticking up.
What is that? A banana?
Why? If I was for some reason on death row and this was my last meal that was forced upon me, I'd not eat it at all.
Yeah.
Number 8. Why is he Thomas? The reason I'm so delayed is because like my brain has to process all these images. Why is he Thomas the Tank Engine? Why? Why is he? How and why is he Thomas the Tank Engine? Bro, he looks like he's about to. I don't know what he looks like he's about to, but he's about to. That's all I can say. Okay, number 9. What is this? Why is this?
Oh man.
Child have muscular.
This is
Why is this
disgusting.
child muscular?
I need to skip that one.
The funniest image out of all of them. Wait, how is this cow doing this? How is he here jumping in the water with the dolphin? Oh, bro. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. What is he doing? Okay, well, here's a bonus cursed image. Let me just find it in my files real quick. Open the file, and this last cursed image, I have to read it out loud for you to understand it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to watch the video, like, and subscribe for new content. and as always, I'll see you next time.
What is up, guys? We are here back, and today we're going to be interviewing teachers.
We are here back. Okay.
Their experience with a Topgolf, if they enjoyed it, what they liked.
Why isn't he just wearing the lavalier mic on his chest? He should just be wearing it on his chest.
About it, and
Also, there's some blurriness on the camera here.
yeah, so if you guys want to come with us, you guys are more than welcome to.
If you guys want to come with us, you're more than welcome to. We're not there in real life. We're just watching a video. So just go to it.
Experience with a Topgolf.
I'm here with Mr. Swindoll, and we're gonna ask him some questions on how the teachers and himself did at Topgolf on Wednesday. So, Mr. Swindoll, how do you feel?
The reason I was laughing is because it was so specifically worded. It was so specifically worded. We're gonna ask the teachers how they did at Topgolf on Wednesday.
Performed on Wednesday.
I performed all right, I think, of the non-golf playing team.
Look at how long into this chapter we are, and like I start talking much later, and it's not because it's me, it's because it's just whoever's being interviewed. We only get to the person answering the question much later in the clip.
Teachers, I was one of the better ones. I don't know, I mean, I'm only in one lane, so it's not like I can see how everyone's doing. But the lane next to me had Cabanas and his homies, and they're obviously like actual golf players, so that's definitely the S tier. I would put myself in like, I don't know, B tier, maybe A tier.
Very high hopes for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that's hopes, but yeah.
Not hopes, because it already happened, so.
Okay, do you think you performed the best in your tier, you would say?
Yeah, I would say that.
Right. And
I heard Mr. Tyndall was pretty good. I couldn't see him though, because like that's what I'm saying. In my lane, I was definitely the best one. It's just a fact. You know, it's not an opinion.
A little bit of confidence, Mr. Swindoll. And who do you think needs the most improvement of the teachers that you saw?
Most improvement of the teachers I saw, maybe Mr. Starr. He was getting a lot of warm-up swings in. I'm like, okay, like I think he's ready to go. And then when he would actually swing, it was like, oh, okay, we got some work to do. Mr. Aguiar was improving as we were going on. Yeah, I don't know. I had a kind of limited view. Some people just didn't even swing their clubs, you know. So like, honestly, those people need the most improvement. I gotta give respect to everyone who tried, because there are a bunch of people who didn't even try because they knew they were gonna completely embarrass themselves.
So, I mean, like, did not swing the clubs, like they just didn't go?
No, they just sat on the couch.
The music started playing in the background.
Chilling, laughing at people. I'm just like, hey man, I don't see you swinging any clubs.
So they prefer to laugh rather than
get
laughed at.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, and yeah.
You're welcome.
What is up, guys? Here I am with Mr. Aguiar, aka Aggie, or Dr. Nafario. So today we're gonna be asking him how his experience was at Topgolf.
So this is the same problem with all the interview videos. Is each clip starts with almost the same wording. What is up, guys? We're gonna talk about this and this and this. I'm here with, like, all the stuff is just happening over and over. It gets repetitive. It gets redundant. It gets unnecessary. We already know what the video is about. We just heard an interview from someone else, so we don't need to hear what the video is about again. We should just get straight to the interview.
And if you enjoyed it, so Mr. Aguiar, tell us about your experience at Topgolf.
So I had a lot of fun. First time I've actually ever been.
It should just start right there, right when he starts talking. Also, I don't know. I don't really like this holding the lavalier mic thing. There was also a pretty big difference between how loud Aguiar's interview was and my interview.
So I really enjoyed it. It was nice hanging out with the other teachers and practicing my golf swing, which I've never really had a chance to do. So it was enjoyable. I sank some good putts, some good shots in there. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Putts.
Did you eat anything?
Yeah, there was good food there. They had like some food out for us, like some little mini sliders. I think
we're definitely not putting at Topgolf.
I don't know, chicken tenders, a couple other things. Oh, they had these mac and cheese bites. They were pretty good. Yeah.
So in your opinion, who was the best teacher at Topgolf? The best performance?
Best performance, at least from what I saw in my area. Shout out to Mr. Swindoll. He really nailed it out there. So yeah.
Our media teacher, Mr. Swindoll, we are very proud of you. Are you proud of him?
I'm proud of him. Yeah, he's great.
And he's also your pal, right?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Your pal, because you guys do esports together.
Yeah, yes, we do.
Go check that out too. So Mr. Aguiar, we are very honored to interview you today, and I hope you have a blessed day. You want to say anything to the viewers that are watching right now, your fans?
I just hope you guys have a great week. I hope you're enjoying Spirit Week as much as I am, and just stay.
All that stuff is dated and shouldn't really even matter for the purposes of this video. Like that stuff is obsolete at this point for anyone watching this video now, because Spirit Week already happened. If this is just about teachers, how they did at Topgolf, it stays within those parameters, and the video stays relevant in that context. But now that we're talking about other stuff, this other thing about Spirit Week is out of the context of the video, and it's obsolete at this point.
Stay safe out there. Have fun.
Yes, sir. Here we are with Mr. Aguiar.
All right. Thank you.
Guys, we're here with our fellow teacher, Miss Lemus, the best history teacher in FCS.
This interview is way quieter than the other ones.
That's true.
I don't think I'm the best.
She is the best, guys. So today we're gonna be
best teacher at FCS. I mean,
what do you think about?
You're kind of setting us up for, I don't know, like that. What does that claim have to do with the Topgolf?
Topgolf, did you like it?
I love Topgolf. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at golfing, but I love Topgolf.
Did you eat anything there?
Oh, a lot of good food. Yeah, we had hamburgers, we had chicken fingers, we had mac and cheese.
Oh, that's really
very
good.
Healthy.
Very healthy, very healthy. Do you think that you did good?
No, I don't think I played very well.
Like at all?
At all.
Who do you think the best?
I like how she corrected the wording there. That was nice.
The best teacher was the best performance.
Miss Kabawi, definitely.
The Spanish teacher?
Yep, she is the best.
Really?
She needs to coach golf.
All right. So you guys heard it there, Miss Lemus. And before we end, I'm gonna show you a video, and you're gonna tell me what you think about this teacher. It's our favorite teacher, our favorite Bible teacher, Miss G.
Okay, let me see the video.
What do you think about that?
She's trying. That's perfect.
But she did good.
Yes. And honestly, I had multiple experiences where I couldn't even hold my golf.
So
Well,
everyone gets an opportunity, right?
Yes, everyone gets an opportunity.
So you guys heard it here, Miss Lemus talking to FCS Media. Thank you, Miss Lemus.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for having me.
I just think the outros of each of those interviews are like not really valuable. You guys heard it here. Miss Lemus talking to FCS Media. I would just cut that stuff out of the. If you want to say it there in real life, that's fine. I would just cut that stuff out of the video. I don't think it really adds anything.
Thank you guys for watching the video. And yeah, Sylvester, you want to say anything?
Topgolf for life. Hope you guys.
So when you have to choose your words wisely, and if you're gonna have on-camera talent, that means you're not just standing in front of a camera and just like making up random stuff. Oh, do you want to say anything? I don't know. Do you want to say anything? And like being unsure of the direction of the clip. So if you're gonna be on-camera talent, you should be sure of what it is that you're going for.
Okay, so here with
Matthew.
Okay, so tell us what you wear today for career day. Today, I just wear all black.
I like the idea of, in this video, of just having each person say their name, I've said it a billion times before. We are done with the I'm here with thing. But yeah, this video is about drip check, or it's about Spirit Week, checking people's outfits.
Okay, so here with
Matthew.
Okay, so tell us what you wear today for career day.
Today, I just wore all black and I was a cop. I have myself in my book bag though, but I was a cop earlier.
Super cute. And were you with the group?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just skit?
We tried to. It didn't really work.
So want to tell us about your outfit for today?
So I got ugly Ultra Boost, the shorts, my vest thing, and a hard hat.
Did you have fun today?
No.
Okay, so tell us about your outfit today.
Back there.
That
Did you
was
just skit
funny.
today?
It was really good.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so today we're.
I was just super short, you know. Yeah, it was just super short. 3 interviews, not a lot.
gonna be rating people's shoes.
Okay, so we're here with
Nick.
So we're gonna rate your shoes really quick. Can you tell us?
I mean, they're Ultra Boost, so they're kind of beat. I've had them for a while, so they're pretty beat.
No, I give them a 6.5.
So we're here with
Cassandra.
Okay, tell us about which kind of shoes you're wearing.
I'm wearing white Converse.
The sound's a little desynced. I think this is an old video actually, so we're gonna go to the next one. All right, here we go.
What's your favorite part about being here at SCS? What's your favorite part about going to school here?
Oh yeah, these were uploaded later. Whatever. Let's just check this one out.
I'm here with Glacy, and I want to ask you what's your favorite part about SCS?
I love my friends being here. You know.
What friends?
Well, you're my best friend, so like.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How positive?
Like pretty.
Okay, so I'm not sure like if we publish this video, I'm not sure the school administration will be okay with us like having our arm around someone. I'm not saying this is like sinful or something. I'm just saying I don't think the administration is okay with this because I think technically this isn't even allowed. Like physical touch in this way on campus. So that would be something that would prevent this from getting published. So we definitely don't want to, if we're breaking a school rule on camera, that's a no. That's a red light for sure.
Pretty positive. You know what? I have more.
Or red flag.
You want to know who my best friend is?
Who?
I'm here with Matthew Dodson, sir, and I want to ask you about what's your favorite part about SCS?
Oh, bro, the Fortnite team.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Wait,
All right, and
how does it feel to be the shortest person at FCS history? Actually, I'm not.
We don't have a Fortnite team. What is this? All right, actually, yeah, for the sake of time, since we already had that's an older video. It just was uploaded later to YouTube. Here we go.
Hi guys, in this week's video we're gonna be going around
Spirit Week 1. I don't get the number. Is there gonna be another episode of this? I don't know. Year of 22 through 23. I don't really think that's the right formatting. Alejandro Menendez walks around asking questions about Spirit Week with Matthew Dobson. Okay, that's fine. Spirit Week should be capital S, capital W, should have appeared at the end. We got the chapters here.
FCS and interviewing high schools and getting their thoughts on Spirit Week and their costumes and basically just the whole vibe of what they like about it. So, Macy, what are your thoughts on Spirit Week?
It's the best week of the year.
Wow, that's pretty good. Why do you think it's the best week of the year?
Kind of hard to hear the interviews.
You like it?
It's a little over the top, like, don't arrest me, but like...
I will. My bedazzled hair.
It is an amazing way to bring the school together. You know what I'm saying? All grades 9 through 12, because have some fun during school, you know what I'm saying? A good way to bring all the students together and the teachers, you know what I'm saying?
It's alright, it's mid. Tomorrow's gonna be better. Because the 3 days suck. 3 days suck. Freshmen are coming back stronger.
We don't say sucks in FCS media. Let's move on.
So it's the 3rd day of Spirit Week now. How are you feeling about it?
It's going through 1 year.
So far, I'm feeling pretty good. So I think freshmen did a great job today.
Yep.
Yeah, I think just the audio is a little low of the people talking. The music is coming through fine, but the music mixed with the vocal track is pretty low. Sorry, that's not in the video. That's just on my computer. It's freezing. Go back.
So it's the 3rd day of Spirit Week now. How are you feeling about it so far?
I'm feeling pretty good. So I think freshmen did a great job today.
Yep.
I think they pulled it strong with the minions. I'm here as Dr. Ari.
He's the funniest part of our script.
So I had a lot of fun doing that. So I'm looking forward to seeing.
I know the judges love that part of the skit for sure.
Let's go freshmen. Let's go freshmen. First ever win. Let's do it. I think we can do it with this class. So,
And they did end up doing it with that Bible throwback.
Yeah, but we're gonna be Is it going good?
Really fun. We're doing great. The freshmen are actually really good this year. Go freshmen.
It was amazing. Yeah, that's fun. I think it's heartbreaking so the seniors win. I think the freshmen win today. But like, yesterday was bad. But like,
Just going through 1 year.
so right now I'm not dressed up as anything. I was dressed up as having a good one.
This is a Nike sweater that says FCS football. So we're going Nike now? Okay.
I'm a purple minion. I don't know if it's still like it, but like my hair's supposed to be like purple.
Oh, he has a foam runner. Dang. It's pretty fun. I can't wait to win the Spirit 6 day. I don't know about that. I think the first half is a better shot. No, you guys are absolute top shot. This kid literally sucks. Yeah, but everything else sucks. Like what? Like the first. You guys look at our hallway up there? You're always trash. Look it up. So mean.
Getting kind of blurry.
I think it was pretty fun. And some of the skits that we did.
Camera on the right here.
It wasn't so good because Gio had to mess it up and didn't turn off the lights. So yeah, that's it. Great week. It's been pretty fun just dressing up and doing all these activities.
What you guys saying?
Me?
So another thing is the AirPods. Like there's just zero tolerance on AirPods on campus during school, at any point. So there's no reason he should have an AirPod in his ear. So again, I'm not saying it's like a sin or anything. I'm just saying we can't publish a video where we have people breaking rules of the school. So yeah, if you come up to someone and you're interviewing him, just be like, hey, can you take your AirPod out because we're gonna film it, and you know that's against the school rules. So that's the kind of thing you have to do.
This is myself. What shot
It's pretty cool.
There's a lot of people that got interviewed for this, and that's what sets this video apart for sure. Is the sheer amount of people that are interviewed. So you get a pretty decent sample size of different people's opinion. Okay, this outro, this credits thing, I get that you want to have like a funny ending. That's fine. Done by Alejandro Menendez with Matthew Dobson. The other thing is that since it's white, it's kind of hard to see in certain parts. You don't have to put done by. If you just put the names of the people, if you just put Alejandro Menendez and Matthew Dobson, people understand, oh, that's who made it, because people understand how credits work. Because we've just seen so many things that have credits in them that we're conditioned to it. We're just straight up watching Roblox right now. Is there any talking in this? Like, does Connor talk at all in this? There's just no talking. I'm just watching someone play Roblox with some lo-fi music. Yeah, so look, a video game, like a let's play or a gameplay video, it needs other things to make it more interesting than it's just a raw replay of someone playing the game, you know? So my attention needs to be drawn to something here. There needs to be more focus and purpose to what we're watching. This is just a recording of someone playing Roblox. There's not really much more to it than that. So I think if you're gonna have a video game gameplay video, there needs to be more purpose to it than this. What is your favorite athlete and why? It should be who is your favorite athlete and why, because an athlete is a person. So by is in all caps here for some reason. Dylan, comma, and Denzel. It should just be Dylan and Denzel. But also, we don't need to have a title screen. You could just have the credits at the end. But you know, that's okay. We do have music though. That's kind of nice. Let's go back to the beginning.
So who's your favorite sports player and why? My favorite sports player is John Moran because he's so cool. I love how he gets the gritty and I love how he can jump so high with his vert.
Who's your favorite sports player and why? Probably Bryce Harper because he's a lefty like me and he's
Kind of noisy. I understand that the room kind of is like that. That's something that hopefully can change over time, that we have a little bit more respect for each other's projects. This font style is not FCS branded font, so I would use FCS branded font, either Montserrat or Roboto Condensed, or this one right here of the media text. That's Bank Gothic. So yeah, I would use a different font than this one.
Inspired me a lot when I was a kid. Sorry, who's your favorite sports player and why?
Oh, my favorite sports player is probably.
I would just get rid of the part where you have the host asking the question, because we already know what the question is, and it's the same for everyone. So I would just have the shot of Hector. Like, unless Dylan is gonna have more back and forth with the person he's interviewing, I would just have it just showing the person who's talking and them giving their answer.
He's played for a long time, and he's like very athletic. I guess
This is kind of out of focus too, by the way. It doesn't really look. Yeah, that was a bit short. Could be a little longer.
And asking them what's your favorite thing about Spirit Week? My favorite thing about Spirit Week is seeing you dress up because it's funny and interesting. Very dumb to say dress up. It's really funny. You're not ugly. You're very beautiful. You were made in God's image. You're very beautiful. Thank you. Probably like getting to wear like anything you want because next time.
I would add some background music to this, and try to have a quieter set.
Like in this year, you can't wear really that much stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not that fun. Like, you have to be all.
This year, you can wear way more stuff than you ever could in middle school. Middle school used to not even have anything they would do in Spirit Week. And then it was like, okay, you can wear red, white, and blue on this one day. Or, okay, you can wear like a hat on this day. So the fact that there was something every day for middle school during Spirit Week that they could wear, just with uniform bottoms, that was way more than they've ever given to middle school. So I think that was a really good Spirit Week for middle school, and unlike any other Spirit Week they've had before, like I said, they wouldn't even have Spirit Week. So I don't think this is funny, or like this is the kind of thing that makes it that it doesn't get published.
I know what you mean. It's not that fun. You have to be all cooped up in classes.
Cooped up in classes, and he's looking over at me over there in real life. Like, it's just not. It's not funny. It's not. Like, what is this show about? Is this show about like roasting stuff? This is supposed to be favorite thing about Spirit Week, but then this interview becomes things we don't like and complaining about other stuff. So that's the kind of thing that's not appropriate for publishing in a video. So yeah, that would definitely make sure that would make this video not make the cut.
And it's just really boring.
My favorite thing about Spirit Week is that you get to like dress up differently each and every day. I like it because like versatile. You don't think.
Yeah. Why don't you dress up?
Because I don't want to.
Just do it.
I'll try. Probably tomorrow.
Alright. My favorite thing about Spirit Week is definitely the people that come in with like crazy outfits. Because I just like making fun of people. So if you come in here with like huge tutu, I'm gonna laugh at you. Alright.
There's a little too much headroom.
My favorite thing about Spirit Week is seeing people.
I don't know if that blackout was my computer or.
If you come in here with like huge tutu, I'm gonna laugh at you. Alright. My favorite thing about Spirit Week is seeing people dress up because if they look bad, it's really funny to me.
Is this a little out of focus? Oh, it's running at 480p. I guess because of my internet.
Because like watching people look like that. I'll take it. So today.
My favorite thing about Spirit Week is probably how they let us do a lot of stuff this year, because last year we only did 3 days, so it's longer. I like how seeing people dress up, because some people look dumb what they wear, and some people don't wear anything, like you behind the camera. So you gotta dress up.
Alright, that's a good answer.
Gabriel Reyna and Levi Diaz. I didn't know that's how you spell his last name. Yeah, so it should just be Gabriel Reyna, Levi Diaz. You don't have to put and.
Hey guys, my name is Noah Cruz, and today we're with Nicole. So today we're going to be interviewing her about her costume. So what are you today?
I'm a cop.
Where'd you get your costume from?
This is from Gio. He bought it because he bought like 3 costumes, so I told him he didn't have one. And then this is from Party City. And then these are from my closet. And then these are from Go. And then these are from the Nike store.
So today, why did you decide to dress up as a police officer?
Because we discussed it in a group chat like the whole night.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're here with
Redzone Andrea.
And today we're going to be going over your costume. So what did you decide to be today?
I'm a criminal.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because in the Freshies group chat, we all decided that the girls would be cops and the guys would be criminals.
Okay. And where'd you get it from?
I actually got it from Spirit Halloween.
What about the haircuts?
These are Carly's.
Oh,
nice.
Some of these questions are just like they're giving the same answers. Oh, we talked about it in the group chat. So you got to remember that with editing, you're cutting out redundancies. You're cutting out things that aren't necessary. So things that are repeated, you can cut out of those things. You know, you saying, okay, I'm gonna interview Renzo about his costume. We already know that these are interviews about costumes. We got the title, we got the beginning of the video. So you got to remember that when you're editing, you're cutting out things that are not needed to make the video good, and you're only leaving in the things that you need.
I'm a criminal.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because in a Frenchie's group chat, we shared Carly's.
Oh, nice. And what crime did you commit today, sir?
Murder.
You with?
Zach Abraham.
So today we're gonna be going over your costume. So what are you today?
So I dressed up as a soccer player. So got the soccer shorts.
What the hell? Oh my God.
You know.
Okay, I mean, we have someone saying hell, and we have someone saying, "Oh my God," not appropriate at all. I don't feel good about the pulling down the pants thing. I said this in another video that also showed this. It's just cutting it too close, guys. So yeah, that's not non-FCS approved.
So play soccer. So I was like, I want to go into something comfortable. So,
Okay.
So
And now we're doing.
Samantha Rodriguez.
So today, what did you decide to dress up as?
FBI Secret Service person.
So where'd you get yourself from?
Party City.
Okay, you two me too, the same thing.
Instead of party. Closet.
She's pretty lazy, but why do you decide to be an FBI here?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with using the stuff that's in your closet.
Because I like watching Criminal Minds and I like it.
Yeah, my mom's the same way. So now you're with
Sam.
So today, what's your costume for movie day?
I'm a minion.
Gets out. So where'd you get your shirt from?
This is my dad's work.
And the tutu?
Party City. And then shorts and volleyball. And then Crocs.
Okay, drip. You know what? Drip, right now.
What are you wearing today?
So currently I'm wearing a shirt from Michaels. I don't know what brand it is, but there it is. I got some
I
Fabletics.
didn't ask for that first.
So I got some PTO Fabletics shorts, and I got some Air Forces.
How are your undies?
My undies? PSD.
We're not looking at undies. Yeah, that video's not making the cut. All right, we got ourselves a skit here, folks.
I need to get everything on the book, onto my notebook, because I need to ace this test, or else my mom will ground me if I don't get an A+. Dude, it's just a spelling test. Be quiet, or else I'll use my anime powers on you.
Alright, Mark, can you turn off the music?
No, I listen to what I want to.
If you don't stop.
I like how they called him Mark. I don't know why. It's just funny. Okay, so in a skit, it's the key to a good skit is a good script, which I think this has a good script. This has good lines, good punchlines. I've seen this video before. I think the thing that could take these skits to the next level would be green screen, so you can change the backgrounds. Like right now, this is supposed to be a teacher, and it obviously doesn't look like a classroom, and the student's supposed to be, you know, in his desk and stuff. The other thing that will take this to the next level will be costumes. So you got to make sure you have a good script, or else it doesn't matter how good your set and your costumes are. You got to make sure you have a good script, which I think this Stereotypes video does have a good script. You got to make sure you have a good set, and you got to make sure you have good costumes. I think if you have those three things, then you have a much better skit video.
Stop playing the music, I'll write you up.
Fine.
Thank you. Alright, so kids, turn to page 3. Bro! Alright, class, so tomorrow I'm not gonna be here because it's my grandmother's funeral. So I'm gonna give you a substitute tomorrow. Right, class? Alright, class, you listen to me, alright? Put your hands down. You're not using the bathroom.
I know what you've been doing. All right, I was a kid just like you, like doing all that stuff after school. We're just doing our homework. Lies. I was you when I was in 2nd grade. All right, or whatever this grade is. So first off, my name is Mr. M. All right, my rules is no talking, no eating, and especially no asking for the bathroom. You do that during lunch.
Period. That's so funny. Hey.
Dude, you're not funny. Stop saying these 2020 stuff and 2022 stuff.
Look at this NPC telling me I'm not funny. Like, I'm funny, guys, right?
Dude, shut up. You're not funny.
Dude, shut up. No, you ain't gonna tell me. Oh my goodness gracious. He did.
Hello and welcome.
That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. All right, let's okay, since we already did a aerial video, let's go to the next one here. Also, just one last thing on that skit. Let's not do fart noises. Okay. That's another thing that just I'm not publishing stuff with that in it. But other than that, I think it was a really good skit, really funny concept. You know, it's relatable to different kinds of people in there. I've definitely never been in a class where any of those people are actually in there. I've never had a sub who's like that. But it's still funny. All right, here we go.
Okay, so Monday.
We're going to be asking people what they're wearing for Spirit Week with Joy and Andrea. It's a lot of words to read on screen. Obviously, I'm watching this at a little faster speed here. So I understand that, but you know, I think it's better if you just have a host say what the video is about rather than have a screen with words on it and the person has to read it with no music or anything.
Okay, so Monday, which is today, I have to wear pink, so I'm wearing pink for the pink. I have a hat and this. And then for Tuesday, I'm wearing my pineapple hat for Crazy Hat Day. And then Wednesday, I'm going to Sports Day. Sports Day. For Wednesday, I'm gonna wear a Marlin.
That's the kind of thing that you don't have to leave her trying to remember what day is which. You don't have to leave that in there. You can edit that out and just jump to her giving her answers for each. And then, you know, what we're hearing and seeing in the video is a much cleaner answer.
And then for Thursday, I'm wearing neon colors. And then Friday, I'm gonna be Powerpuff Girls with my twins. Who are your twins? Ahmed and Mia. Okay, so today, I have to wear because you can't see because it's very cold right now. Tomorrow is Crazy Hat Day. Probably just gonna go like Party City and like get a hat because I don't have one. They're like so expensive this year. And then on Wednesday, what's Wednesday? Sports Day. I'm wearing my jersey. I don't know from where, from here or my club. And then Thursday is Neon Day. I'm probably just gonna wear a neon shirt because we're not allowed to do anything else. So neon shirt, pink, me. And then Friday is the twin day. I'm twinning with Maya. And we're gonna be with Maya and me. We're gonna be the Powerpuff Girls. That's fun. So for tomorrow, I'm gonna wear a chicken hat that I got at Party City. And then
That chicken hat was pretty legendary.
I'm gonna wear a Heat jersey. And for Friday, I'm gonna wear a Spider-Man costume. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm wearing all pink. Besides my hat. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna wear my other cowboy hat. Cause yeah. And then on.
What I don't get is the other person standing in the interview, because there's not really much back and forth happening. So I think it could just be the person talking, and then you put their name on screen and stuff. Also, there are no chapters. I forgot to say that.
No, then sports day I'm gonna wear my, I don't know, I'll either wear my school jersey or my club jersey. And then on neon day I'm gonna wear like a tutu that has neon colors, and then a neon shirt, and just neon things. And then Friday I'm gonna be twinning with Gianna, and we're gonna be cowgirls.
Probably tomorrow I'm gonna wear like a basketball shot hat, and then Wednesday I'm gonna wear like a jersey, and then what's Thursday?
It is kind of noisy in that room, which, you know, we've talked about that in class together, that we just need to develop a culture where we all respect each other's time when they need to record. But I think if you stand a little closer with the camera, you'll be able to pick up voices better. Yeah, we've talked about that in class. Again, in all these interviews, you can cut out all the unnecessary parts or parts where people are trying to remember something, and still have the same amount of content, same amount of substance, like the real meat of what's being said. You're just cutting out the fluff. So that's what I would do to all of these interviews. If you want to see a good example of that, you can check out Hall Talk by these high schoolers in my high school intro class. Those Hall Talk videos are really well edited, so check those out if you want to see a good example of interview editing. The abrupt cutoff there. Okay, so look, the credits should just be a quick word here. The credits should just be the full name, first and last name of each person involved on a black screen with white letters. No thanks for watching, anything like that. It should just be Joey Lagareda and Andrea Echeverria. Should just be that.
All right, AJ, what do you think about going into high school next year? I'm excited to go to high school. I really want to leave this school.
Banana microphone.
Because you don't like the school? No, it's because I just wanna. I just don't like middle school. In my opinion, my middle school experience is not good. But if I go to high school, it's gonna be a lot better. I can actually go to do my career in high school. All right, thank you. All right, Mason, what do you think about going into high school next year? I'm excited. There's gonna be more.
These are the same questions. We're cutting off their heads, by the way. It should be raised up a little bit. If it's the same question, then you don't have to ask it again, or you don't have to have the edit show that you ask it again. Just skip to Mason's answer.
More things to do, more freedom, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. All right, Ryan, what do you think about going to high school next year? I'm excited.
I think the whole banana thing, like, I guess it's kind of funny a little bit, but it does become kind of distracting. And
Alright, Mason, what do you think about going into high school next year? I'm kind of scared because
yeah.
are decently hard this year. I got to high school in my science and math class, but overall, kind of scared, but I think I'm gonna have more freedom. Alright, that's it. Alright, you know what? I'm interviewing my cameraman. How do you feel about going into high school next year?
No, I'm interviewing the host, actually. What do you think about going into high school next year?
I think it's gonna be, pretty interesting. A little bit stressful. It'd be like a new experience. You have more opportunities for different things. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. He's getting fired.
The audio is a little quiet on this. All right. We've reached the end. Thank you, folks, for watching. We will see you next time. And I look forward to what we're going to see in the second quarter. God bless. See you later.